Give me 2 per. I need 2 per. They got me stopping in my Air Force Ones. Big boys got me stopping in my Air Force Ones. Give me 2 per. I need 2 per. They got me stomping in my Air Force Ones. Big boys got me stomping in my Air Force Ones.
Hey everyone, it is your boy, Mr. Lightenbright himself, aka Chase, and I just wanted to introduce you guys to me, myself, my channel, and also to the new YouTube, where there will be no more sexual humor, no more cussing, no more news channels or drama channels. But what there is left, I will show you today on the new YouTube. But first, who better off to kick it off with the greatest YouTuber of all time, the face of the new YouTube, the next PewDiePie, the next big thing. His name is Benjamin Bennett, and he is here to welcome you to the new YouTube. Thank you for watching.
The #1 downloaded app right now is Pokemon Go. Everyone is playing Pokemon Go. As you can see, these guys behind me have been playing Pokemon Go. For how long have y'all been playing?
Since last Tuesday. Just on my lunch break.
Just on his lunch break. Okay, so what are y'all doing right now?
Right now, I'm just looking for Pokemon. Yeah, nothing showed up yet, so we're just looking for them.
So everyone is walking around downtown Little Rock, everywhere at the Capitol, MacArthur Park. I think these guys right here, are y'all playing Pokemon?
Yes. Yeah. There's a duo back there.
There's a Pokemon on me actually right now. Okay, can I see? Oh, can y'all see that? There was a Pokemon. Oh look, it's right there.
What's up, Midnight Chat Tech? That is gone. I turned that damn music off. What the fuck does that marshmallow thing mean, Anthony?
It was some bullshit philosophical shit he likes to do.
Man, yeah, those bumpers were art, man. They were art, dude.
High quality art content there, Anthony.
What the fuck? I don't know if
You know we're gonna get copyright because you're playing that song tonight.
I've been doing this a lot lately, people, but thank you for joining Midnight Chat Tech,
Okay. That was,
and we are done. Good night, everybody.
we're done
I'm
forever.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank
I've been
you.
We're
watching,
never
Yeah.
coming back.
We are not coming back.
I've been watching
at
a lot
all.
of Muppet Show, man. Come on now, leave me alone. I've been
Dude.
watching a lot of Muppet Show.
Look at the face Ellie's making, dude. That's how we all feel right now, bro. That's how we all feel.
Yeah.
Well, I got that look that Allie's making to me from a lot of pretty girls in high school, so I'm used to it. Oh no, people! Welcome to the Midnight Chat Attack, people. I hope we got a great show lined up for you guys.
Oh
We
yes.
got some good stuff. We got some games. We got some stuff going on. And at the very end, for people, I know we planned it last week. We've been talking about it throughout the entire week. But the Stranger Things spoiler talk, like that's a big
Dude, we
one.
can't
today.
do it. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so people, we're not
gonna
gonna do it.
We're
We're not
gonna
gonna do it,
talk
people.
about
No, I'm just playing. No, we're still
no,
doing.
we're not gonna do it. No, for hopefully the people that actually caught up with it, hopefully everybody else in the chat that's going to join the show, hopefully everybody's watched it and caught up with it. So hopefully we can do that later on in the show. And yeah, just got a great shit lined up. And it's Saturday, man.
I
It's time
know,
to
man.
take
It's
the
fucking
shirt off.
dog. Wait, what the fuck? No, are you? I feel like he was really gonna do it. Did
Yeah, I
you feel like
was, but I don't want to put the people through that. I don't want to put the people through that.
She's just like, yeah, shit. No, but yeah, man. Really quick, I want to ask you guys. I know we do this later on in the show usually, but I want to ask y'all really quick, man. Like, how you guys been doing and what's been tickling your fancy and whatnot.
Yeah, shit. Besides, French music, like I mentioned on the Backroom podcast the other day, I've been up to jack shit. I woke up today at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like a lazy stoner that I am.
I like how he's listening to French music and then Cypress Hill. It's a weird combination of fucking music for you to be listening to. And I'm just wondering, like, are you like doing cooking or something? Like, why are you listening to French music? Because I can't imagine you being a chef, man.
Hey, man, nothing
Like,
goes good together like a cat and a blunt. You don't know this?
God damn, I
That's
guess.
the classiest high that you ever probably been on too. French music and high, and it's like, dude.
I never was so classy, Anthony. Usually I'm so, like, Roach Motel ratchet.
Exactly. You like
Hotel.
smoking back, kicking back, listening to 3-6 Mafia, but no, you classed it up a little bit. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
It's nice to see you grow up. It's a wonderful.
Yes. Oh, they grow up so fast, Nick.
I wish you could say the same about your penis, Nick.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there.
Dick jokes. How original.
Holla.
Yes, yes.
How original. Dick jokes.
Oh God. Oh, Gary, what the fuck? Actually, I just had the reaction Gary had. What the fuck?
That was
What
actually-
the fuck?
I was actually thinking of making that the thumbnail for the video, but the dimensions is so weird, so that might not work. But I got something else planned, so that's pretty good. But pretty much good. But Nick, you always ask everybody else. You go next after Ganja. What's been tickling your fancy? Because you hate fucking everything.
I don't hate everything, but actually, this week it kind of have. There's not a lot I'm doing. There's not a lot I'm doing. I'm playing Ark constantly, and people. The thing is, I've been kind of recording some footage every now and then on Ark. The game's so goddamn hard. But yo, people, if you guys are ever interested in something like a Let's Play or just coming on playing with us, by the way, join the Double Toasted Steam community group or whatever. That would be awesome, so we can all get together and play some games together. But let us know what you guys think about that at some point. Maybe we'll make a straw poll next week or something. But yeah, just let that marinate a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Sit in your
yeah,
head.
can I guess what yours is into, Anthony, really quick?
Go
No,
ahead,
but actually,
go
no.
ahead.
I'm gonna save yours for last. I'm sorry. Allie, you,
Hi.
because we were talking about stuff before the show. But what are you into? And did you find any new clothes that you're flipping the fuck out over?
Well, as an update, the boots that I've been whining about, I finally got them.
Oh
and I'm
yes!
so happy.
Yeah! Everyone clap! Ganja and Anthony are not gonna do this for me, are they? No.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Like,
I know, no
so
one
many pair of
cares.
boots since she's joined the cast. Like, it's not surprising anymore.
But these are the boots.
Yeah, and how much are they?
And last week it was the boots, and tomorrow it'll be a boot.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I made a Canadian joke there, huh? I like
That
that
was
shit.
that was
Damn, man.
That was
Open up the
so-
show with some. Oh my
yeah.
No, don't do that just
Oh my
because he's
God.
your favorite. Fuck that. That's a stupid joke. That was horrible.
You're
If I
just
made
mad
that
my
pun,
puns are actually better than yours.
people hate me and my puns just because I'm Ragnarok in quotes. Which, by the way, I'm not Ragnarok. Josh Gritman is Ragnarok. You guys make fun of that motherfucker. All right, but fucking.
Oh, y'all saw that? That was the bus that he just threw Josh under. God damn, that shit was speeding.
Yeah, sorry, sorry, Josh.
My bad.
Somebody run over that dog.
The doorbell rang.
I think
Oh, shit.
Harley trying to go catch that goddamn bus.
There was a mailman on that bus.
She's gonna try to say Grit Monster.
Oh,
Oh man, Allie, everything cool?
no.
Oh. No, I know it is. She doesn't want to talk because there's a human outside. She doesn't want to interact with it.
Yeah. Go away, pizza guy. Put it under the door. Put it under the door.
Exactly. We all know how Allie is with social interaction. She's not that really good at it.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
is
I'm
he
kid- I'm
breathing?
kidding.
I don't know. No, but Anthony, I'm gonna go ahead and guess what yours was, man. I bet
Go
you're
ahead.
so fucking weird. Skull, fuck you, by the way. But Anthony, I'm gonna guess that your big thing is that Japan shit, right? The fucking the girl who won the Pretty Japan award.
Okay, I wasn't really into it until you actually showed me, and I was just like, because we were just thinking about stuff, and like you actually, no, okay, pull up a picture of her. She's actually pretty fucking hot. Like, well, the first one right there, and I think I can't remember if she's Indian and half Asian, but she's actually pretty hot too. And this is like, it's a big thing, man. Come on, now,
No,
you know
it
you love
is.
beauty pageants.
You're
Well, it's only
right,
a
but
big
like
thing
it's a
because,
weird
you
thing
know,
for you to
Japan's
be
a racist
into.
ass country.
No. No, the thing is, like, it's a weird thing for you to be into because, like, I don't even think you give a shit about Miss America, and like,
No,
this
I
is Miss
really
World
don't.
Japan.
That's the thing. Oh well, come on now. You know me and 90s love our Asians. Come on now. Like, got
Well,
the
she
yellow.
doesn't even count like a full Asian. She's like a half and half.
Yeah, half an hour. But that's why this is so monumental, because this marks the second year that actually a mixed race person actually in Japan won this competition, this beauty pageant.
We
So
taking over. Well, I'm
I like
not.
how it says right here, the critics complained that the pure Japanese should have won. Racist ass motherfuckers.
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of funny.
No, is
too.
this
And
the mob?
they got the right to be, because it's kind of like Japan is mostly Japanese people. So
Hold
they got
on
the
a
right to
second.
be racist.
They have the right to be. Do you
No,
feel that
but
same
think
with
about
southern rednecks
Slightly.
and shit?
No.
No, man. Hold on, Anthony. Hold on. Let me finish my bit. Do you feel bad for like the southern folks that go, man, I don't want no black people in my schools? Do you like that's their cultural thing, Anthony? Do you feel bad for them too?
Well, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but they do say that Caucasian Americans are actually more in the United States than any other minority. So I guess it makes sense. It still don't give you the right to be racist, but I guess you can use that to your argument.
What Anthony's trying to say, separate but equal works. You just got to work at it really, really hard.
Hey, I'm with Skulls, white power. No.
Oh no! Don't you do that. No, she
Hey,
is
it's
pretty though,
time
man.
to join the chat. Anthony's getting racist as fuck up in here.
No, but this is what she looks like. She is beautiful as heck,
Wow,
man.
she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this is the first one I actually won the first year. And I know we talk about beauty pageant, like who gives a fuck? But it's pretty monumental. And I just want to ask you guys, do you actually think they actually chose her to actually win? Like she won legitimately? Or do you think they just wanted some kind of cool headline? Like, oh yeah, another biracial person won the beauty pageant.
I really don't know. I mean, I'll tell you this
I
much.
just think like, oh no, go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna just say, I tell you this much. I don't give a fuck. But also, like, because that's the thing. Like, I hate that like they win so much money and they get so much praise, and it's like she's pretty. It's like, hey, fuck you, dude. Like, go shovel some shit, do some roofing. Fuck you. Like,
Well, it's a little more than that. I mean, in pageants, but
oh no, yeah, you're right. Apparently, this fucking girl is an elephant trainer. It says, yeah, Pahira Yoshiaka Wakwa, 22. Did I fuck up
oh
that
my
name?
god, yeah, you definitely did.
How you say it?
Yoshikawa. It's not that hard.
Well, okay,
I
last
just call
name
it
though.
Yoshi.
Yoshi
Call it
Kawawa.
Yoshi.
Yoshikawa.
Call Yoshi, goddammit.
Priyanka Yoshikawa.
No, but before moving on though, Ali, because we got idiots in the call, we just got dudes in the
I
call.
know, right?
I gotta ask a female. So, like, with this beauty pageant and with all this stuff that's going on, do you still feel the pressures being upholded? Like, do you feel that you still have to be lived up to certain beauty standards in today's society, or do you feel like we're more susceptible now to like, hey, you can do whatever you want, pretty much?
I do feel like it's more this generation is more about expressing who you are personally than like following the crowd. But I do think still there is a lot of pressure to look a certain way, or to act a certain way. So I'd say it's 50-50.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually good. What
You
do
never asked
you
me about
like?
what I feel about my looks.
Oh, well, Nick, I know you put on like a lot of emo makeup. So yeah, what
Yeah.
do you feel about this?
I feel as though you're an asshole. No, what were you gonna say that, man?
No, but like just moving on here. As guys, what do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like women are still holding up to what's the word I'm looking for? Like unfair
not
beauty
status quo,
standards? Yeah, status quo, like from a guy's perspective. And ask in the chat, women. I see you, Adrian and Jenny. Ask in the chat. Do y'all
And
still feel
April?
like they're upholded to? April's in the chat. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
y'all feel that they're still upholded to unfair beauty standards, or do
I
you
personally
feel
don't give a fuck.
He's still mine. God dang it. No, in my
Yeah.
opinion, though, like I'll tell you this much, Anthony, is around this time, like people are so into the things that they're into, and with all these dating sites and everyone, like I don't know why, man, but I've noticed like many people are socially fucking inept or awkward nowadays. It's like the cell phone shit's taking away a lot from that. So it's like I think more people are just happy to be able to talk to someone who feels the same, and to get that like verbal, like intellectual fucking connect with people. I don't think people give a shit about like looks as much as they did back in the day. I think it's actually kind of cool now. Like people think it's cool not to think about looks. It's looked down upon.
Yeah.
Quite a lot more now than it was back in the day. So yeah.
Kind of nerd propaganda are you trying to push right now?
No shit. I've noticed it.
What did make me kind of like think twice though was that funny enough is I like watching Jenna Marbles on YouTube, and she did this video where she was like putting on makeup from her like when she was young, and I was just like looking down in the comments, and people were like, yeah, there's just like so much pressure for girls to like have amazing looking makeup to look like Kylie Jenner or something like that with like the eye, smoky. No, but like with the smoky eye and all of that, trying to contouring and all of that. Like girls are pressured to look absolutely perfect more so than before because now we have YouTube where there's so many makeup tutorials. Like back when I was younger, there weren't any makeup tutorials. Like there weren't a lot. It wasn't a thing. So like you could go to school and look completely ratchet and no one would care. Like, oh hey, we all didn't know what to do. But nowadays it's like, yeah, you have to have like on point eyeliner and on point like lipstick because there's no excuse now because hey, there's YouTube and all of these other sites.
It's like a double-edged sword or whatever. Like I know what you mean. Like it's the society has changed, but it's just because all that shit's out there. It's like, come on, dude. Like, why are you slipping? You know what I mean? So yeah.
And one more question, Ali, since you talk about makeup and those makeup tutorials, because I noticed, and I know it's probably has nothing to do with the Midnight Chat Attack, but even when you go to work, do you do that? Do you put on the makeup because just like subconsciously you're thinking this is what people expect women to have makeup on, or you just do it for your own self-satisfaction?
I personally love makeup. I love putting it on makeup. It just is very therapeutic. I do it just because I like doing it. It's not because I'm holding a standard. I mean, I work at a retail store for clothing, and there is a certain standard that you need to have at the store. You need to look presentable. But I mean, there are other people that work there that, they hardly put on any makeup. And, they still look really pretty and that's fine. I just like doing it because I just like doing it. Yeah, I think it's fun. So.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm looking at the chat right now. Barksdale said Alicia Keys hasn't been wearing makeup for years, and yeah, she does still look beautiful. Chase.
Okay, Alicia Keys lying like a motherfucker, but. Really quick, we gotta get a guy in here soon. I want to get Jack's Blade on and ask him like, do you get buff and like just completely like super duper attractive and strong because society wants it, or you just want to beat the fuck out of everybody? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think he's trying to become a Super Saiyan. I still think he believes that fantasy is real.
I guess so, man. But yeah, well, anyways, dude, I want to get into the announcements. People in the call, man, you guys let us know if you want to get into this Google chat with us right now. Yeah, Anthony, go ahead and send some links to people. The typical people that come in, and we want some new people in here too, man. If you guys are new and you guys are lurkers, get your ass in here, y'all. Damn.
I could do that, baby. I could do that. And you actually got a compliment on your makeup, Allie. I see April Johnson.
Thank you. A lot of you guys have been complimenting my makeup. I really tried today. Thank you.
Anthony, you got a good point. They all got a good point, Allie. You look like a beautiful clown today.
Aw, shucks.
Hey, Allie, it's better than he was wearing that fucking orange makeup on that last Midnight Chat Attack. He was wearing some orange lipstick with orange.
Okay, come on.
That shit was stupid.
It was amazing.
No, Allie, I'll
No one
defend
was
you.
complaining.
We just celebrated our new logo design.
Oh, God. That orange lipstick, like, it complimented my skin tone. It was great. You need it.
That guy right there is a piece of
These
shit.
people like you who keep girls down from wanting to express themselves, you know?
Nadia, best mascot ever.
Oh, I'm gonna move on to these announcements because I'm scared. So, people, no, this is our YouTube channel. You guys already know about this shit. I'm not gonna go into too much of the spill here, but you guys know. Hey, get it? The spill? No.
Oh.
That was kind of clever.
Like,
that was good.
Like Nick, your jokes hurt my ass. Like seriously.
Well, your ass was already hurting before that because of the butt sex last night.
Oh yeah, true.
That was so bad. All right, yeah. So people, Anthony. Speaking of bus sex, he stays up all night. He stays up late at night after bus sex doing highlight videos because he's fucking amazing. So people, make sure to go check out the hard work that Anthony does. He's amazing. Thank you for doing that thumbnail for me, buddy. We did the MCA ringside hangouts last night with Hovig and Trey Cooper because they're amazing. So yeah, man. Like I said, definitely go. Support us, leave comments, leave likes on our pages so our stuff comes up a lot more often. And let us know, too, if we suck. Because I appreciate you guys being honest with us, even though if we do something shitty. So, yeah, just let us know, man. But that's not the only thing I want to talk about, people. When you guys come into the call, make sure to mute the live stream, close out the tab. And there is some more rules. And, Ganja, I think you know these fairly well, man. I really do think
do I know the rules? Motherfucker, I made these goddamn rules.
You did make these rules.
I was so proud. I had a crayon. They put it on the fridge. I mean, it was so magical when I made these rules, guys. I was so happy. Anyways, guys, speaking I'm sorry, Nick. You want to? All right, continue. Rule number 1, guys, allow newcomers to come into the call. Rule number 2, do not talk over each other like me and Nick tend to do. Rule number 3, please no nudity. Rule number 4, read the rules and play nice, folks.
You fucked that up.
I fucked that last one up so bad. I sound like a bingo night guy.
No, man. I blame. Gosh, I don't even blame you this time. I blame Nick because he kept saying, "No, what the fuck, man?"
I'm sorry, man. My Mexican's coming out. I wanted to say Lamba. But yeah, we got some.
Happy Independence Day, by the way, Nick. That happened 2 days ago?
I don't know.
Oh, I just found out you being a fake Mexican. Anyways, move on.
We got some people in the call now. Jenny and Alan, how you guys doing? Hello, people.
Hey.
Trying not to burst into laughter, man.
I'm sorry.
You guys are doing the announcements, man, and making sure. I'm like, shit, I gotta keep quiet. I can't laugh.
Sorry, I was trying to move myself, and all of a sudden I just like crash, boom, bang over here. So sorry.
By the way, I wanted to tell you this in the midweek, but I like you in red. You look really, really good in red, girl.
Oh, I hate wearing red, but thanks.
Yeah. Man, if that was in the bar and her glasses fell, that shit would have been amazing. Like, oh, well, and just comes out.
Jenny, you look good. It's like you're dipped in sauce.
Wow, man.
Okay, so once again, people, the show's over now.
If you say that to a woman at a bar, man, she'd run out the door as fast as
Well,
possible.
she would have punched him and then ran out the door.
That shit would be like the Flash, man.
Or she would have blew him. You don't know how freaky the girl he's talking to is.
I don't, man.
Like
that
I would be
delivery,
like,
man.
I would just want to end the show at this point. That's all.
I know.
Hey, Alan, you won't believe how many like girls nowadays are into anal. So I'm all game.
What?
All game.
This has been brought to you by the Midnight Chat Attack.
No, they're into anal. Like seriously, like hardcore. Like they
Oh,
want
that's
you,
Disney stuff, though.
like they really want you to spread them and like pound it like hard.
This conversation's gone way off the rails.
I got no words, man. You keep on fucking going, man.
To all my future jobs, I do not condone this subject.
No, honestly, yeah, we need to stop. But seriously, though, people, yeah,
Yeah.
they love it a lot. So, anyways, next.
Fuck Anthony.
Next topic.
Gosh, when you get Ganja at that point where he's just making that face, you said some fucked up shit. So Anthony, shame on you.
Hey, Scars. You saying you talking to dudes. Hey, I don't mind. I don't judge. I don't discriminate too. The dudes can get it too, buddy. They can get it too.
And what?
So, are you trying to go to China in that whole? You're like halfway to Beijing at this point.
Jeez, this is okay. So people, listen, fucking A. We want more people in the call, by the way. So, Anthony, I don't know if you're doing that, but
no, I'm actually sending out. People don't be paying attention. I sent one to Rashad. I sent one to Ruthless. Motherfuckers don't be paying attention to their videos. But maybe I can blame myself because look on the left side of your screen. You can see a box that's red and yellow, red and yellow. You click that box. You're going to see a Google Hangouts link. You click that link and you can get inside the call and interact with us, as you can see, in a very anal manner. So,
oh, God, no! You stop it! Cool. You stop it!
You technically use that word correctly in the sentence, but...
Use anal correctly in the sentence.
Anal is the new adjective of 2016. Y'all didn't know this? It's like bird is the word. It's like the newest meme.
Well, but people are still getting links and whatnot because you're just, man, you are very sexually.
They're not clicking because they're afraid to get anally raped.
I don't think they're like, I'm staying the fuck away from this.
I'd rather listen to today's shows. Anthony's on some ecstasy or some shit, man. I'm not willing to join today's call.
Bro, what the fuck?
Right?
That's how you enter this call, man.
That was the best entrance ever we had on the MCA.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, what the fuck?
I want someone to accept an Oscar like that, man. Just walk up the stage, go, dude, what the fuck, and just leave.
Yeah.
No, people, really quick. I just want to bring this up. And the links aren't working for some reason. I had a page of it, but GameCube has turned. How old is GameCube today, man?
GameCube
Cube
is turning 15 years old. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, man.
Like it was actually 15 years ago when they released the GameCube. I think in 2001, I believe, if I can remember correctly. And it was actually September. I can't remember 14th. The date actually right now. September 14th.
Oh, wow, that was a few days ago too.
Yeah, exactly. So just praise the GameCube. And since it's the birthday of the GameCube, I actually wanted to talk about what are some of your favorite games on the GameCube. And maybe not even just the exclusives, but maybe some games that y'all first time played on the GameCube.
Anthony, you're going to get mad at me.
I got one, though he kicked my ass all the time. It was the Harry Potter game. I think it was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is the video game.
That's a good one.
Not the good one, but I remember playing it so much, and there was this one level we had to sneak through the library, and it just pissed me off so much because we could never get through the goddamn library because we kept getting caught.
Oh, wow.
It just drove me insane. Me and my brother both. I think he remembers this too. Yeah, he's just nodded his head at me. Yeah, so it drove me nuts, but I loved playing it until I got to the library, and then I was like, "Fuck this library, I'm done."
I got stuck at the exact same part because you said Chamber of Secrets, right?
Yeah.
Because that game has the best first tutorial level and boss battle almost because the first level in Chamber of Secrets, the video game, you fight a fucking magical washer machine. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
Is this the same game that they had to do transmogrifying and turn a cup into a rat or vice versa? Or am I thinking of another Harry Potter game?
Alex,
there's this one.
Boner. Put it down. Nerd boner. Put it away.
Okay.
No, okay, well, I was going to ask him, like, what the fuck is that, though? But, I mean, I don't know. Is that too nerdy? Are we going to rabbit hole or no?
It was just a sequence in the game that I got stuck on, so.
No, but this game, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at a long play of this, and it's 3 hours and 45 minutes. I mean, was this like a short game?
Well, I mean, I was playing this when I was, 13, 14, so, I was as good as it could be back then. I'm not, like, a huge avid gamer, but... it took a while to play, so it wasn't one you could beat in a night. I feel like when I was that young.
Also, this looks like what Spyro and like Majora's Mask was like a combination of both of those put together.
It was an EA game, so.
So it was just halfly developed towards the end.
Actually, that was back when EA was on point. So.
Yeah, this is back before EA turned to a bunch of assholes. So.
And ruined everything we love.
Yes.
This doesn't look too bad though, honestly. Because currently I.
Thank you. That's the level right there.
Oh, the library.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I got stuck at the
Man,
exact
that looks
same
like a
level.
level out of Mario Party.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I'm looking at the chat right now, and Skulls, like everybody else, is saying Wind Waker. Like that game art style is fucking.
Oh,
like
one of the best Zelda
love
games.
it.
But we all know the real big game from GameCube. Smash
What?
Bros.
Of course.
Metroid Prime, man. Metroid
Oh,
Prime all the way.
Well, so the thing about Wind Waker was, I mean, was this game all just like style and no substance, or was this still like
No.
a
Yeah.
game?
I will hurt you, man.
Well,
Like,
no,
most
I'm just
Zelda
wondering
games-
because
No, that was the thing, Nick. Like when it first came out, people was because it was such a deter from the Legend of Zelda formula. People was just like, "That's not my Zelda. That's not my Zelda." So the game actually didn't get rated that good ratings. But after people played it and actually got the HD remake, people are starting to gather some kind of like cult following now.
Yeah.
And people are wondering, like,
Yeah.
some people even consider it to be one of the best games in the franchise.
because before I remember people weren't really talking about that a lot. There was like, yeah, Legend of Zelda 1, like Link to the Past, like that's a shit, Ocarina of Time. I'm like, yeah, but what about like this really pretty ass game on GameCube? Is it really that bad that no one wants to bring it up? Like, it looks amazing
Let's
to
be
me.
fair. It did make. I mean, it did sell 3 million copies. Like,
Oh,
It
well,
wasn't
that's
like-
yeah.
it wasn't
That's
like it
actually an
wasn't-
average for the series too. Like if you look at how Legend of Zelda sells, they don't often sell above 5 million copies.
Well,
Yeah,
and
well-
on GameCube, that's even more important. You know, like the
Yeah.
3 million is on GameCube.
Yeah, and that's on par with some like that. Like if you take Ocarina of Time out of there, I think that's the best Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah.
One thing, and someone said Super Smash Brothers on GameCube. Who
Yeah,
said
Melee.
that, by the way?
Super Smash Brothers Melee. Wait,
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
Melee?
Melee, yeah.
that was Ruthless. Yeah, that was Ruthless that had said that. But I was gonna get to that as well because that's like one of the big. Okay, the thing is, Gaja, you know, you want Nintendo to die. You want Nintendo to die. You like fuck it. Why do you like Nintendo so much? Play this fucking game.
Smash Bros.
Smash Brothers Melee is the reason why I love Nintendo to
Anthony,
this day.
you're gonna hate me more when you ask me what my answer is. Just
Uh-oh.
saying.
You never played Smash?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
No, not only did I play none of the GameCube games, but I was one of those idiots that believed in the console war. So I actually pursued my friends not to buy it and buy an Xbox instead.
Okay, I can understand PS2, but Xbox, you are a fucking asshole.
Oh, hey, come on! Xbox at the time was not bad actually. I had an
Halo
Xbox
Live
for a
pretty
while
bad
at the
kicked
time.
my PS2 though. I mean,
Hey,
everything was getting fancy for
Crimson
PS2.
Skies was okay. Fucking Halo was obviously like what everyone was playing, but that's basically it, man. I didn't like.
Hey, the
Xbox
Conquer
at all.
remakes were good. They were on point.
No, they
Fuck
weren't.
you talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I don't
good.
even. Yeah, no.
No, but
Wow.
that's the thing though. Like Super Smash Brothers Melee, my only issue with it, and I'm gonna make people mad. And hey, you know that's something I do very often, and I'm sorry, but this shit looks exactly the same as every other Smash Brothers game. Why is this better than the first one? Why is it?
It's actually
Smash Brothers games.
One at a time. One at a time. I'll go first, and then Jenny, you can go after me.
Okay.
But Melee, like you said, it really wasn't nothing different. But Melee kind of improved on everything that Super Smash Bros. 4 didn't do. And plus, it's kind of like Smash Bros. Yeah, it's more of the same, but it's kind of like a case of if it's not broken, don't fix it. So if it works, it works.
Yeah.
So it's great. Like, why else would people try? Like, why you get multiple Smash Brothers clones? Like, you got PlayStation All Stars and a Cartoon Network Smash Brothers game. Like, why is this formula trying to get copied so much? It works. It fucking works. But go ahead, Jenny.
Yeah, I mean, there's not that many Smash Brothers games like in the canon of Smash Brothers.
Mhm.
So like I think Melee was like the second one. So I mean, it was the second game in the series. You know, back when we were talking like 14, 15 years ago, it was kind of a big deal. I mean, it was a great party game. I remember having my friends over and we play Smash Brothers, you know, for hours at night, you know, trying to play. And I always play as Zelda because I kick ass with Zelda. But
Oh, you like playing as 2 characters?
yes, I do. Shut up.
Hey, first transgendered woman in video game, guys. Respect.
Well, that's not
I,
technically.
well, debatable. But anyway, but I mean, it was a fun game, and it did spin off a bunch of clones that you see nowadays. So it was a very pinnacle and an essential game back back over a decade ago. So
Plus, like Nick, it's like the thing is like with Smash Brothers, what I love about, like I said, like I was telling guys, it's the very reason why I love Nintendo, because I look at Smash Brothers, Melee specifically, as an interactive history lesson. Like, you look at the people, like not in just like Nintendo's history, but just video game history in general. Like, half of the people on the roster has like their own story behind. Like Mr. Game and Watch was kind of like the first like handheld game and stuff like that. Like, and then you got characters that wasn't even known over here in the Americas. Like, only in Japan until this game actually got popular, made them popular. Like the Fire Emblem franchise wouldn't even exist over here if it wasn't for Smash Bros.
Man.
God damn.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Like,
Fuck you, Roy, and fuck you, Marth, man.
No, Alan. Roy's our boy. Roy's
No,
our
man,
boy.
fuck Roy. Roy
Roy's our boy.
has the most useless ability in the entire fucking game. Hold B for 10 seconds and hope someone's dumb enough to get hit by it.
I don't know. My brother actually used that a lot, and he's pretty good at using it. So, just saying.
well, many people in the
Yeah,
chat were saying this. I know Julian said this. I know a couple of people did.
Yeah,
The
RE4.
RE4 people. RE4.
Oh,
Good.
Resident Evil 4, which is
Bro.
kind of funny too because I think Resident Evil 4 actually played on the GameCube first, and then there was the reason why I bought it on the PlayStation 2. But yeah, I agree.
This is one of the most replayable games for me, like fucking ever, dude. Like I've played this game so many times, and it's still fun every time I play it, man. But like, who was turned off by this for the fact that they knew that there was no zombies?
Well, it was so weird because I still don't know to the fuck this day is like, are they zombies? Are they like infected? Or are they monsters? Are they creatures?
They're whatever the plot needs them to be.
Exactly, they're whatever it is. It's like
They're more infected. Like it's not like The Walking Dead person. It's kind of almost like The Walking Dead. They're really kind of infected by some form of a parasite. Because in the game, it's like they infect them with this seed, and it basically takes over their mind. They're susceptible to any sort of control over the Napoleon guy.
Yeah, Lord Sadler.
Yeah, I called him Napoleon. So
there was this one part in that fucking video game where like the dude turns into a creature like underneath his robe, and it looks like a big dick, and he kills Luis with it. Sorry, spoilers, people.
oh,
like,
they killed Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, basically, but like the way it comes out, he looks like I got fucked in the ass to death. He was like, "Okay, Colt, we're gonna get out of here, Leon. Okay, let's go." Oh, and like it just looks like someone raped him from behind, and then it zooms up to like the dude's dress, and it's coming out from the front. I was like, "Oh my god, that's what big his dick is!" No, but yeah. Anyways,
I don't know what the hell
I've said
you're
it before,
saying.
and I'll say it again. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that's a good way to sum up that.
Dude, that's the tagline for tonight's episode. What the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was gonna say something about Resident Evil 4. I didn't really like it as much because I hate escort missions and most escort missions. But
watch this.
Oh.
Oh, and then it like zooms in on his crotch. Watch. The Lord Sadler.
Right, my butthole, me hole.
Why do you remember this shit, man?
Because I was laughing my ass
You're
off.
remembering this right.
cuts of this.
Yeah, that's his cross. You mean his hand?
No, watch, and then it goes back in. I think. Like, I don't know why this shit. Look, watch.
Okay,
No, chat, I'm sorry. I have no idea what the fuck I came into.
That shit's
This is the
hilarious.
weirdest episode.
Oh, no, I just wanted to point out people. You're not getting. I'm sending out PMs. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. Get us out the call. I want to talk to you guys. No, but Nick, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Like, all I know is this dude knows what he was doing. Look at that face. He's like, yeah, that's right. He liked it.
Ridiculous.
What about you, Allie? I know you've been kind of quiet. You don't give a shit about the GameCube, do you?
I had the GameCube. I played the GameCube when I was younger.
So represent your hood, fam. No,
Yo, I was letting everyone else talk.
Oh, okay.
Dog.
But my game, seriously, I know it's not good, but I played it all the time. Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that fucking
Okay.
game, man.
Man, I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I could go around in the place, I would just like go to this island that was off the main map all the time because it was so far away, and it was like the place that I could go.
God, dude, this game looks so good, but I've heard bad things about it, honestly.
I tried playing it, and yeah, the controls were a little wonky and stuff on this one.
That was another one. Like I said, kind of like what I said with Wind Waker, with the Zelda series. Mario was like that with Sunshine. Like it was such a deter from the Mario formula that people just didn't know how to consume it. They were just like, "What the fuck is this? This is not Mario."
But I think that's GameCube in general, because people like, people love to talk about N64 so much because it was so amazing, and GameCube was basically the N64, but just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Like, for instance, like really good games like Eternal Darkness, no one ever brings up. It's like,
oh yeah,
that
that's
game
a
was
good one,
fucking incredible. It was like, and it's the first and only of its kind. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was like a game that basically you play it, and it literally like fucks with you. Like it deletes your stuff, or says it does, when your insanity meter goes up. Like it would literally like show your TV, like increasing the volume, like somebody's in your room, like messing with the remote.
One time my TV turned off, like it just turned my TV off. I was like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah,
like,
but it's
10
actually
seconds
still
later-
on. Yeah, that was amazing, dude. So I think it was just the GameCube in general. Just people were just like, "Oh yeah, that's cool."
Yeah, it was kind of like like kind of just like the Dreamcast. It was kind of like they wanted to. It was kind of doomed to fail because nobody really cared. It was like an underdog at the time. So
GameCube was still pretty. Wasn't as successful as obviously the PS2, which is it's hard to beat that. But it was more successful than the Xbox. At least I think it was.
But hey, Anthony, I was gonna assume that your memory of this shit was this fucking piece of poop.
No, come on.
What the hell am I looking at?
Look at that.
Look at Sonic's in jail
Sonic
where
game.
he should be.
Is this Sonic Adventures 2 or 1? I can't tell.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, no. I did play the shit out of that on the GameCube, so yeah.
He finally decided to put Sonic in jail where he belongs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna even get into it. But one more thing before we actually, because I don't want to keep stay on this too long. But I looked at the GameCube just because of the weird games that were just on there, like the exclusive games that nobody heard about. Like for instance, Gotcha Force. I always bring it up, but it was just like this little Japanese indie, well, not even indie, but it was just like this little small game that Capcom made, and it kind of went under the radar. And now you can go like to eBay and pick up that game for like $300. It's like a rarity now. Like I just love those weird, quirky Japanese games that was just on the system randomly. It was kind of like the PS2.
I think it's just like anything that's weird and quirky and for Japan at this point.
Yeah,
that's a good way to sum up Japan.
Well, it's Japan in general.
Because to go back on the Xbox thing, when this Gotcha Force was happening, Xbox had fucking that Godzilla game, King of All Monsters, or
oh man, that game was awesome.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean,
shit. How about do you remember the other one, Nick, that they had too? That was kind of like a rip-off, but it was just as good. It's with Movie Monsters.
You found the robot War of the Monsters.
Yeah, that one. That shit was great.
And this was what console was this on?
What you talking about? War of the Monsters, or you talking about Gotcha Force?
War of the Monsters. Gotcha Force I just showed it, but yeah.
I think War of the Monsters was one of those first multi-platformers.
Yeah, I want to see. That's the thing. I don't remember seeing it on anything else, but I remember seeing it on PS2.
Yeah,
like that's where I still have the game. So yeah,
that shit was Lucky is dead.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like, I mean, I understand Gotcha Force. I mean, that was a cool game, but the reason, because I saw that back in the day too, my friends loved it, but it's like, I think other consoles had better versions of it, but GameCube had better versions of its main mascots. I mean, obviously the only versions of it, but like, it was everything that you remember from your childhood, just fucking amazing, like Zelda, Mario, all that stuff. So, like I said, I mean, that was pretty cool for me. Were you gonna say, Alan?
Sorry, I want to add on that just before we move on.
Oh, yeah,
one of the best, in my opinion, probably one of the best top 10 best games on the GameCube, the first Metroid Prime.
Oh, how did we not mention that?
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite games of all time because the original Metroid was this 2D side scroller, and then they went full 3D first person shooter, and it's one of the best games on the GameCube.
I'll be honest, man, when I heard that was going to be in first person, I was like, fuck, they're taking over with this first person shit, because they did that with Resident Evil as well and a couple other games that I liked, and I was like, dude, you're fucking it up. But this was awesome.
This game is fucking awesome.
God damn. Whatever happened to Metroid, guys? I mean, they just...
fucking after Metroid Other M, I don't know.
I don't hate Other M.
It exists. It exists. No, but
it shouldn't be a sequel. It should be a prequel.
One thing I will say, though, is we can disagree on the video games and everything as much as we want to, but I just want to disagree with Anthony's fucking idea to put the goddamn Thor Ragnarok fucking sponsored by thing on this Would You Rather shit.
Hey, Thor! It's amazing. Thor actually partnered up with the Midnight Chat Attack to give you Ragnarok his own movie.
Hey, Anthony, put the camera on you right now. Fuck you.
Thor fighting Nick Diaz.
Yeah.
No, as you can see, we brought back Would You Rather, and as you can see, it's sponsored by Thor Ragnarok in theaters, July 28th, 2017. Get that right there.
They're not paying us, and they might copyright us for this false advertisement. But
actually, that is a real possibility.
Hey, Julian's in the call. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, Nick?
Julian is art.
Oh God.
We'll just rename you on the site as this is art.
Huh? Well, yeah, of course I am. I'm here.
Yes. Hey, man, Julian, I have a question for you, though, brother.
Yeah.
Would you rather be Donald Trump or Osama bin Laden? Because you might have to. Like...
one of them is dead.
I was gonna say.
I'd rather be Donald Trump all day.
All right, what about Osama bin Laden in his height, like right after the towers fell and everything?
Oh Jesus!
Man, I'd still be Donald Trump because I could fucking turn his business into what I want to do. You know, we're gonna make movies now. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be art.
I'd watch
it's gonna be art. I love that.
You guys would watch
so it's gonna be ahead of your studio?
Huh?
Tom Wiseau's gonna be head of your studio?
Oh my, no, he can't have that much power.
Yes, he can.
Like 90 said, he just made it simple in the chat. He said, "Dead or about to die."
I want to see
so
a Donald
far,
Trump movie.
There's only one people you need to vote more. Vote more because right now we only have
Vote
one
more.
person is Donald Trump. Or two
Because it's
people.
a horrible question.
Why would you ever vote for Osama bin Laden?
Because maybe he could have like said, "Hey, sorry, I didn't want me to do that." You know.
I want
Yes,
to
tell me
call
what
Osama
those
just
should-
so I can apologize to the United States.
I want to cause a horrible event. Who do I want to be?
Yes, Tommy Wiseau should play Osama bin Laden in the biopic.
They had the soup Nazi play Osama bin Laden in the Postal movie. That was probably the best thing about it.
I fucking love that movie.
Yes, we have one vote for Osama. Yes.
I don't know why.
God.
What benefit could you possibly have? At least in Trump, you're rich.
Anthony, what kind of fucking question was this?
Would you rather be
It's a horrible question.
This was
Would you rather be a rich billionaire or a horrible terrorist?
Hey guys, if you guys got better questions, send it in. We ask you guys every week.
Exactly, we do.
Yo,
I didn't
Nick,
know you would you
I didn't hear
rather.
about this though.
I hate to say this, man, but what's happening right now, Ganja just arted all over you, bro.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I just came a full canvas on you guys.
Let's
He's
use art.
he's presenting something for you to see. See that? I'm trying not to, man. I'm sorry. That one, I felt like Ganja was fishing for that one at me.
But you know what the thing is? I was fucking with Julian in the chat, so I deserve that shit. I deserve it. All right, that's
No,
cool.
boy.
All right, here's the next question. I'm fucking scared. God damn.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Okay, let's see how this.
Just let it
Okay,
happen.
where's this one?
Okay, by the way, people, this was sponsored by fucking
What?
Ragnarok.
I'm already face
This was.
palming and I don't know what it
Does
is.
it say would you rather have a gay affair or a not gay affair? What?
Would you rather your partner have a homosexual affair?
Sexual affair or heterosexual affair? Like, if you had to choose, like, oh no, of course nobody wants to get cheated on. Of course. Like,
You guys like hit the bottom. You're like, nah, give me a shovel.
Hey, don't blame me. This was Anthony's question right here.
Oh, Anthony.
Why am I not
whoever-
surprised?
Yeah, got it.
No one
you
has
know
an
what?
answer for
Fuck
this.
y'all.
And if they
I would
do,
say, you know what? I would choose. If I had to choose, I would rather it be homosexual, because I actually explained this to my brother. I'm like, if it's homosexual, if like I see my girl cheating on me with another girl, it's like, okay, you was fucked up from the beginning. Because if it was a guy, you would just be thinking like, what is this guy doing that I can't do? Like, what's
Nah.
wrong with me?
I'll be honest, they're kind of equal to me because I hate cheating, but the problem I have with it is if she's cheating with another woman, I still have to override that random 90s male sense of, oh, it's two women, I should be fine with this. It's not okay. I think actually if you're denying who you are sexually just to date me, I don't need you. So I'd rather it be a heterosexual affair and think, okay, something went wrong in this relationship, I'll work on that for the next one because you're gone either way. So I'd rather take heterosexual and homosexual.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Girl,
Yeah,
that's the answer right there.
Ruth is would have sold. I was on the other side. Ruth has sold me on that shit, man. He really did.
Yeah.
He's a man of words. He's very good. But still, fuck you. No, I would rather there be a lesbian thing going on because at some point, if I'm pretty good with my mouth, I can say not sexually. I mean that. I meant like talking. Sorry.
Wow,
Fix that.
guys,
I just wanted to fix that really quick. I'm not being a pervert right now.
Really weird.
away.
I'm trying to be fucking innocent. No, but by the way, what are you doing, Allie, in the chat?
Yeah, what are you doing?
We're talking about Disney Channel movie.
What?
I just realized
is
Brie
so
Larson
random.
was in a Disney Channel movie.
That is
Oh my
so
God, she
fucking
is.
random.
I did not realize that, and I love this movie. Sorry.
That's okay. No, actually, no. I'll put this shit on Allie really quick. Allie, would you rather have?
I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Would you rather
Okay.
have a dude cheat on you with another dude, or what's the other one? A girl.
I feel like
What's the other possible option?
I'd probably go for girl because I feel like, wow, it was so bad you had to go to a dude.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah, that does switch for a woman, doesn't it?
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. No, that man. Yeah, I just didn't think I was gonna hear those answers. God damn.
Exactly.
April, how you
Hey,
doing?
hey.
What did you expect?
And I'm still holding my ground. I would rather it be a lesbian than a dude. Other
Man,
dude.
and I got a reason why you should be mad about that. Because
Why?
you weren't fucking invited.
And I can still watch him. Maybe.
But they did it behind your back.
Yeah, because you're being cheated on right now.
This is a
I can-
trust
This isn't
exercise.
fair.
Build your
I only-
trust.
I only date the best of females. So just that a visual, man, that'd just get me hard enough.
Dumbass idea is that, Anthony.
Quality
You just
females.
caught them cheating. I highly doubt the show's gonna continue at that point. You fucking dumbass.
Yo, Anthony, are you high?
Yes.
That's a good answer.
We have somebody in the call here. Oh, he's muted. But anyways, welcome to the show. By the way, you've been here for quite a bit, so I feel bad for not saying hi, but welcome. And hopefully your mic turns on soon. We can talk. And April, is everything working over there, sweetheart?
I hope it is. Can you guys hear me?
It's a little fucked up. Oh, poor girl. We can still kind of hear you though. The thing that's happening to you happens to Jenny like every week.
Hey.
April got a little bit of that computer love going on.
I know. Oh man. Well, let me ask you this really quick, April. I know it's a weird thing to ask you. You coming into calls like just out of nowhere.
Okay.
But would you rather your partner have an affair with another man or a woman?
Another woman.
Okay, and why is that?
I guess, because I could just see that temptation to get to him. I mean, if it was another man, then maybe playing me along.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want that either. What's wrong with
Can you hear me?
Slightly. You might have to bounce off the call and try come back in. Cause yeah.
You might have to rewire the armor.
Okay.
You rewire the armor.
April.
No, move on. Okay, yeah, it's cool, April. But just move on, Nick, because it seems like I'm the outcast. Y'all just gonna make me the outcast. You're gonna make me
Quick though,
everyone in the chat agreed with you.
I just want to throw this out there. I feel like my queer cinema teacher would say that this is a sexist question.
And I would tell her, go eat a dick.
It's a guy.
Okay, go eat a dick.
Wow.
I fucking love Ganja sometimes, man.
I let the girls
Impossible
agree
movies
to
to
call
do.
me sexist. Damn.
All right, people. So, would you rather be in charge? This is the next one, by the way. It's our third question. Hopefully, this is normal. Would you
I wonder
rather
who
be in
wrote
charge?
this.
What the fuck kind of question is this?
Would you rather be in charge of the communist revolution or have an infinite amount of free drug? Okay, this was a conscious question.
Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say.
I didn't write this, dude. I didn't write this shit. This is a plan.
Sure?
I didn't write this.
What
No,
kind
I
of
did
question
it to
is
fuck with God. I did it to fuck with Gaja. I did it to fuck with
Oh my
Gaja.
God.
Wow.
Because he had to choose between both of the things that he loved the most: communism and drugs.
They're not equivalent or different enough. They're completely different.
Exactly.
No overlap.
I just want to say something. Anthony went through all this work to make a joke about me, and he ended up playing himself.
See, because the correct answer is free drugs, because then he could sell them.
The thing is both answers are like the same. He does his communist thing, then it's free drugs for everyone.
True.
Same answer.
I don't even know.
Rufus left. He was like, fuck this shit.
All right.
No, now he's back.
Hey, I'm gonna get Corey to call you, Anthony. You're gonna start doing the trivia from now on. So, anyways,
Man, I would pay to see that.
me too. Would you rather help an elderly person use the internet or help a prostitute?
Now this is a good question.
That is good.
I think the second one you could make it to a comedy show.
Both of them can be. I'm 90% sure there are YouTube videos on the first one.
Bro,
90% sure.
what the
That second one
fuck?
could be a show on Comedy Central, man.
Okay,
I
was
just
this
wanna
a question
say
to figure
something.
out like what we're gonna be doing on our YouTube channel next, or like?
We're teaching hoes how to read.
I would love to see 90s help an elderly person. Like, okay, so click that. All right, no, wait. Okay, no, stop.
Oh my
I told you.
God. I like how everybody was like, okay, now that's a good question. And this is motherfucking more idiotic than the last one.
No, it is
No,
not.
this
Because,
one makes sense.
yeah.
I will literally choke you next time I see you, Julia. Like, literally.
It'll be artistic though.
Artistically, I will fucking choke you.
He's gonna have an audience
Just
to do it.
No, he's gonna wear frilly gloves.
I'm
Like,
just,
wow.
I'm just flabbergasted. Like, just what the fuck?
Well,
And the
my
words of
thing is
Fruitless
like,
Wonder.
if you do
what
both,
the
you
fuck?
still get a chance to get the head. Just saying.
No, wait,
Like,
hey, people in the
Would
chat
you
are actually
want that
asking.
from either case?
They said they would.
I said it was an
they
option. I
they
didn't
would
say it
help.
was a good thing.
He said they would help the prostitute.
Okay, yeah, because you haven't even answered any of these. Okay, so this is what I would do. All right, let me read this shit again. What the fuck? All right, so I would help an elderly person use the internet because I'm already doing that. My mom, she fucking sucks with the computer, man. So I would do that.
I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah, that shit's frustrating.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with Julie. No, that shit is fucking frustrating.
Plus, you got to keep doing that over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. And
at least the roster get the job, chill. At least
exactly. At least that's like an end goal.
And expanding on using the internet, man. Do you know how many times I've literally had to go up to my parents' room and play a DVD for them? Play a DVD for them, dude.
Wow.
Like, so fuck that sitting on the computer. No, Google, G, O, like, at least the hooker will have like interesting stories.
Exactly.
I don't think any of them
up
are here.
there?
Yeah, because I have to keep over to my grandma's house every time she's a Word document because she does not know how the hell to format it, or to type, or to save it. It's so annoying. I love my grandma, but it's like seriously every time.
I'm waiting for a story from Ganja about him helping a prostitute get a job.
Thank
Man, I
you,
know Captain Save
thank
I
you,
can't pull that shit off.
Scars. Thank you, Scars. He said he would help the hoe because it would make her change her life around for the better. It'd be like Pretty Woman.
He also said it'd be.
All
like,
I know is you guys say that shit like it's a sure thing. Y'all gonna hunt unicorns tomorrow or some shit too?
If we can, we will. I'm just saying. Yes.
Really quick,
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and segue into this particular community question because it would be nice to have another question that's not fucking crazy. Jordan. Jordan's awesome, by the way. He always comes in the after hours during the security job and always hangs out with us. Love this guy. But his question is, have you ever walked out of a movie? If so, what movie and why? Alan, I'm going to have you go first because I can tell you got some shitty poo-poo caca.
Okay, so I'm going to see this. So I'm going to go see this comic book movie with a buddy of mine, and he's one of the kind of uber comic guys. He's read every comic. He knows every detail. So I go to him like, don't freak out. So we go to watch Man of Steel. We go to the movie, and the ending happens. And I don't care if I'm spoiling this. So Superman kills Zod. And this is the first time I've ever done this. I literally screamed, "This is fucking bullshit." Got up and I was about to leave it, and he stopped me like, "Just wait till the end of the movie. Just wait till the end." I'm like freaking out in the theater right now.
Okay, I don't want to get too nerdy. All right, and I think it's okay for us to get nerdy in this particular situation. But before we get into anyone else's answer, why was that so bad? Because I have no idea why you're freaking out over that shit.
Okay, because Superman, the contrast between what makes Superman great is in his relationship to the rest of the Justice League. He is the moral center of the universe. He is what is ultimately good and righteous with the world, with America, with humanity. He establishes that he represents the good of people. In his first outing, you can chalk up most of the destruction to his first day. He doesn't really know what he's doing. But the fact that he straight up cold-bloodedly murders a man completely destroys what that character's supposed to be about.
But he did it to save a family.
But oh, come on. You mean the only way to save that family was by breaking the fucker's neck? He could have put his hand over his eyes and sacrificed his own flesh to save the family. That would have been a much more like embodiment of Superman as opposed to just cold-blooded murder.
How else would they have done Doomsday in Batman versus Superman? You know.
Oh well, yeah. You know, I'm sorry that would have been messed up.
I look at it as kind of like you could have said like you could use the same argument for like any kind of villain thing, like Jessica Jones with Purple Man or Killgrave. It's like, oh, you're not supposed to kill him because you're a hero. That goes against like your morals. And I get Superman is completely different because he's all about justice and care. He's not supposed to do that. But when Zod was like, never, I won't stop. That wasn't him saying like, I won't kill this particular family. It's just saying like, he won't stop destroying everything or being evil. So it's kind of like Killgrave and Zod. You can't keep these motherfuckers around. You have to kill them.
But again,
it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
The movie writes Superman into such a bad position and then ends it so badly. If Superman ended that fight in any other way that kept Zod alive in some form or was able to figure something out, that would have been more endearing. Because the thing is, as of right now, Superman has killed every single villain he's gone up against.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would
agree. You know what, Alan?
You know, I've used that before, so I think that's
nice.
Man, thank you. That was amazing.
Thank you. You got this.
April, is your mic working, sweetheart?
Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Yay.
Awesome.
Good.
Hey, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask you this question. I don't know if you're looking at my my screen here, but
Yes, I am.
awesome. Okay, so have you ever walked out of a movie, April, and why?
Yes, that movie was Soul Plane, and I was dragged there.
Oh my
by a
God.
family member.
Hallelujah.
And the thing was, what made it worse is that he took me to go see Mean Girls. This was my uncle, and he saw that. He sat through the whole movie, and he was just like, "You know what? We're gonna go sneak into Soul Plane." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Just to sit through this movie, and I mean, I was just like, I left, and I was just walking back and forth in the hobby. He stayed and finished the whole movie out, and I was like, "You gotta be effing kidding me! This movie is ridiculous."
Oh man, I'm trying. I misspelled this word, by the way. Like I should just show the screen while I'm typing this in, but I fucked up spelling. I put soul like SULL or Silo Plane, Silo Reviews, Silo Trade.
I just got one thing to ask you,
Yeah.
bro. How long did you last? Like, when did you finally go, fuck this racist shit?
I mean, I think it was a point when they were just like fucking on screen, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me? Like, really? That's where it's gonna go to?" And it was just like, "No, I can't."
Wait. So all
my
the black
God.
jokes, that was cool. When she saw
I
sex
mean,
on
the
screen, she's
thing
like,
is,
"Come
I
on!"
was young. I was young at that time. I didn't know about political correctness.
So come on now, like April, come on now. I gotta call you out. Like, wait, if you got
I was
past,
happy to go see Mean Girls.
no, like April was so plain. If you got past the point where the plane was actually like hooked up to hydraulics and it was doing that shit, come on, you all in. Come on.
Dude,
All
this
right,
movie.
then
we
no,
need to
I haven't
watch.
really walked out of a movie.
Okay, Anthony, just based on that fucking spot right there, just that 5 frames, can we please fucking watch this movie together this week? Put it on Blockspot.
Fuck yeah, we gotta do the review.
Please.
Oh,
I've never seen
No.
That's amazing. This
Yeah,
fucking
no,
movie
it's
is ridiculous.
Not that horrible. It's expensive, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. Isn't it like that's like Kevin Hart's like first movie?
Yeah,
yes,
that's
he is.
true.
I think he's in it for like 15 or 20 minutes, or he's
Oh
in it a
no,
lot.
he's like the lead. It's his airline.
Really?
I forgot about him though. My main person was like Snoop Dogg, and I think Monique was in it at the time. She was like real big.
I
Yeah.
remember the beginning. His dog gets killed by like the airline, like it gets sucked out of a bag, and then
Oh yeah, and that's how he gets the
as soon
settlement money.
and that's how
Oh
he
no,
gets
but
his own
there was
airport.
there was a white family in there, and then they had this one kid who was like rapping the little son, and I was remember I'm like, dang, that kid was in Spy Kids as well, but that also stuck out to me. It's kind of odd, but
He's on Spy Kids, and now he's drinking cognac on a purple plane. You know, transition.
Dude, look at this
Yeah,
shit.
somehow went to a worse one.
range ganja.
Look at this right here. I'm gonna press play. It's only on like it's like a second, but watch this fucking play and how bad this looks.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see that
Microsoft Paint?
That is fucking ridiculous.
Did they do that in Microsoft Paint or something? They just moved it down on the side.
Motherfucker, that is a
plane.
Wait, Nick. Somebody literally took a PNG of an airplane and went to Photoshop. Went to Photoshop and actually just hit hue and saturation.
And
That's
this
all
is in
he
the
did.
trailer, dude.
Like
This is
wow.
the trailer.
Yeah.
This is the official trailer. Good God. What the
No,
fuck?
it's a beautiful trend, but no, it gets better. It gets better, and I know Julian. This is probably gonna get under his skin, but Max in the chat. I know Bugs. He actually, not Bugs. I think his name is Bugs Bunny in the Google call.
Oh,
but he said he
Bugs Bunny. Okay.
Bugs Bunny. No, but he actually said he walked out of Sausage Party.
What? Okay, why?
Probably because
Okay,
Because he's not old enough, or?
Oh shit, yeah, okay, and I agree with you. Everybody agree with him on this stuff. He said he also walked out of Dark Knight Rises. Yeah.
What? Come on.
No.
That movie has its issues, but you don't have to walk out of Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
People
I
act like that movie has so many problems. It is fucking incredible. Like,
It's not incredible, but it's definitely not the worst movie.
Okay, well,
It's not even the worst Batman.
I'm talking like across the board, like the technique, like what they do, like the shots. Like, there's a lot of like thought put into this shit. It's not like dumb soul plane stuff. This has integrity.
I will
and
say
is
this: Dark Knight Rises. If you guys really want to see something super entertaining, what was that thing you showed us, Ellie? What's that shit called? The dubs.
Oh my
Oh
god! Is that the one where he's
yes,
rapping?
Walnuts.
Yes.
I'm burned. That's my name.
If you don't like
Who's
Dark Knight
the
Rises,
only
just watch
person
the
that is
dubs.
beating me in the rap battle?
Are filled with fiber.
Shit's amazing.
Oh, I love that fucking video.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Let me see if I can
For
find it.
context, wait, Allie, tell them about this for context, because they probably like, what the fuck is she
Okay,
doing?
so there's this YouTube channel called Arlenauts. They're really underrated. You guys should check them out, give them more views because they do these dubs and they're so good that you're convinced that it's actually from the movie until they start saying crazy things. But yeah, Alan just posted it in the chat. That's the freestyle Bane, and it is so hilarious. Like the guy they got to play Bane sounds exactly like Tom Hardy.
Here's a
and
page
he's
here.
yeah.
No, it wouldn't be hard though.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
True, but I mean, like, you don't realize it's a different person until he starts spouting out like food product knowledge and you need to better yourself by eating healthy and all of that.
Oh man.
Oh man, no.
But they do an amazing Star Wars dub. Seriously, you guys got to check it out. I know I'm all about Star Wars, but seriously, it is hilarious. I showed Anthony and Nick and Conja, and they just cracked up laughing.
He's more about Star Wars than George Lucas himself.
No, we were actually watching this one of these nights. We were just chilling, and there's actually something me and Anthony have been talking about because we want to make the after hours. We do after hours right after the show. We want to make it more like we do something other than talk. And so yeah, like we might put it on Blogspot, but if you guys are curious to watch that kind of stuff, or just hang out with us while we watch cartoons or movies or YouTube videos, let us know, man. We can do that for the after hours. I just need to make sure to know if you guys are cool with me recording y'all. So just put that out there. I'll ask you guys later on after the show. But yeah, after hours, be there. And speaking of other things we're doing, I want to take advantage of the situation because this is a natural segue. But people, we also do SoundCloud. Yeah, we've been doing this for I don't know how long, about like a month and a half now, Anthony.
About 2 months.
Yeah, so basically we do the show on the Backroom Podcast, and it's basically just us doing the Midnight Chat Attack, but with us just sitting down chilling, and it's just us. It's just us fucking around. There's really no topics. It's very loose. It's very natural. We try our best to bring quality to it, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's not that casual. But yeah, guys, so definitely check us out on the SoundCloud. And if you have any other ideas or want to let us know if these are good ideas or shitty, go to doubletoasted.com, go to the group, and let us know in there. I know Nate just joined. That's cool. You should be in the call, man. And yeah, I don't know. It's just awesome, man. Double Toasted groups. Make sure to go on there and do your thing, all that good stuff.
Do your thing. Do your thing, baby. Back that ass up.
Speaking of participation and calling stuff, I know that he's still here. Julian, is your mic working? Not Monkey with a Gun, but the other Julian.
Yeah, the other Julian. The newer Julian.
Are you there, brother?
Yeah,
just call him Martinez. Just
Julian Martinez.
Yeah, because I know you said
Hey, Martinez, did you get the cocaine, man?
Hey, I know how to get his attention.
Oh,
dang.
To quote Ruthless, the fuck?
The fuck? No, that's literally gonna be the caption after this live stream goes up. Like, it's just gonna be the caption. What the fuck?
Yeah, you might not like that.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get demonetized. YouTube doesn't like that.
He said he's here though. He said he's here.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Don't talk.
He doesn't know if it's working.
You sign
Julian, Mr. Martinez probably bounce off the call and then join back in, and that's probably because I know Google Hangouts is probably fucking up or something. So who knows? But we actually see. We'll get back to you, buddy.
While he's getting out though, let's go back to the question too, because I want to give mine. And then if you guys have one, I just gave you guys extra time to think about it. But like for me, I walked out of White Chicks. Fuck that movie.
Why?
Fuck
It's a
that movie.
classic.
Girl, are you joking?
I'm joking, of course.
I swear to God.
That was pretty convincing.
But it is a classic, technically. People love
I don't
that
blame
movie.
you. I don't blame you, Nick.
I don't like Terry Crews in that movie, and that's about it.
That's Terry Crews. How do you hate Terry Crews?
Yeah.
Bro, this movie was so bad. And here's the thing too, is like the reason why I watched this because my dad, he was kind of a chicken shit with horror movies, and this came out at the same time Dawn of the Dead came out, the remake. So I was watching Dawn of the Dead, and my dad had to wait. He wanted to see White Chicks. So I didn't know where to go because, I mean, I don't have a car. I was like fucking, I don't know how old I was, but I couldn't drive. I didn't want to walk home. So I just snuck into the White Chicks because he was in there. Literally, I had nothing else to do, and this movie was so bad, I just got the fuck out of there, dude. Like, I got to the part where they're already dressed as white girls. Like, see that shit right there. Like, come on,
Wait,
man.
so this movie's longer than the Dawn of the Dead remake?
No, well, Dawn of the Dead started before this movie did, so it's like,
okay.
Yeah. So imagine, like, in my, where I'm coming from, I'm watching a serious, badass fucking Walking Dead movie, or, Dawn of the Dead movie. Shut up.
Hold on, the fact that you said serious ass zombie movie just tickled my fancy today.
No, man, like, that was a serious movie. That was good.
Oh yeah, like the part where they, sing, "Oh shit, get down with the sickness." And you see a girl get fucked on a stairmaster. Yeah, that was very artistic, and very high.
Hey, dude, that was art, man.
That's like the best thing Zack Snyder's done. Be nice.
Hey, 300 is the best thing he's done.
No.
No, I'm about to piss off Julian. The best thing Zack Snyder ever done was Sucker Punch. That was fucking amazing.
Fuck you.
Okay,
everyone in the call just got cancer because of you.
Julian, I'm sorry, but Anthony, if you try to stay with me at the next anniversary party, I'm throwing you over the balcony.
Shit, I might help him with that.
Sucker Punch is amazing.
Man, I wanted to walk out of I wanted to walk out of that.
No, come on, like
I got IMAX. I got IMAX tickets to this. $30.
Hold on. Don't talk over you because I know we've been doing that a lot lately. But come on now. At the trailer literally showed you what the fuck it was. So fuck everybody in this call because y'all shouldn't know what y'all was getting yourselves into.
Oh man, you had no idea what you're getting yourselves into.
Come on, Zack Snyder always makes good trailers, and then he makes stud movies.
Exactly, Alex. That's correct. Watchmen, perfect example.
Yes.
Yeah.
And man, Anthony's just trying to fit his masturbation material.
This movie has some good moments, but it's strung together with the weirdest and the dumbest plot I've ever seen in history.
Yeah.
Like all those fight scenes are a result of her dancing.
Yeah.
And his whole thing is because he's having a lobotomy.
Yeah.
That's how the movie ends, yeah.
That movie has similar problems to fucking Suicide Squad. That it didn't know going in what it was going to be. So, like, it seems like halfway through, it's like you're not being consistent with yourself. Like, they established it going into the dream world, and then all of a sudden they'd be in raggedy clothes, like in the kitchen, and like the guy was all dirty looking, but then they were in a brothel, like the next shot. Like, they didn't establish how that change worked. And then, like, those dances, they never really gave a reason for them. It was more just like, hey, I'm a creepy guy.
No, that's why Anthony loves the film.
And they didn't even show the dances. Like, they showed the beginning of it, and then it goes right into the action scene, and then it comes right out. Like, it'd be interesting if, like, they intercut it with, like, dancing in it. That would be interesting.
I checked out of the movie as soon as when she was fighting, like, in the very beginning, she's fighting, like, this big samurai thing. Yeah. And at one point, like, it hits her, and, like, she's like this or something. Like something so fucking dumb. And, like, she's just like, I'm perfectly okay. It's like, what the fuck? Like, there's no stakes here. Like, why do I care? And then literally, like, what they say in the trailer is, like, how deep the plot gets. We have 4 things to get. We need a lighter. We need a paperclip. And we need a map. Like,
we need to MacGyver this shit.
Fuck you. Fuck that movie.
There's a Suicide Squad, but at least Suicide Squad was consistent.
Dude,
that movie is not consistent.
Is light years ahead of that movie.
The problem with that movie is it's like you got half of Black Swan and half of Transformers, and then somehow edited together.
Guys, keep stopping Anthony's balls, please. They're crushed. They're crushed.
Their hate makes me even more hornier. I want to watch the movie right now.
I mean, it's live action anime bullshit. Like, that's what it is.
And here's why he loves it.
It's not even the good anime stuff, though.
That's why I
He
said.
doesn't like good anime.
Wait,
it's like
Allie,
a 15-year-old's wet dreams come true.
Allie, I want you to describe what actually is good anime. I don't think that exists.
You know what? That's a good point. I mean, there's good anime, but like, Sucker Punch ain't one of them.
Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop. Sure.
Really quick, since we got Rashad on the call too, I want to ask this question real quick, y'all. And this is a pretty good one. Rashad asks, how important is music in a movie, and should it be as memorable as the movie itself? Also, what is your favorite pieces of scores from a movie?
Oh boy!
All right, before y'all start, because I know the beginning has actually been a lot chaotic, like talking over each other and stuff like that. So please, people, be one at a time. I can even blame myself. I know we getting all excited and shit like that. So calm down.
Just follow the feel of my voice, everybody. Just everyone just chill out. Just everyone calm down.
Everyone have a calm down.
Just calm down, baby. Just
Play the
calm
quiet
down.
game.
It's not calming me down. It's making me more angry.
The MCA has now become an ASMR video. We're going to talk really softly.
Midnight Chat Attack ASMR.
We're going to do ASMR for the rest of the show.
Oh god.
Someone go scratch
What is ASMR?
a chair.
Everybody scratch things softly.
Damn. Imagine Concha and Ruthless on both your on the bed with you, and they're both whispering in both ears. Like, go ahead, let it happen. Come on.
This has been NPR.
Oh, now it's interesting.
Gotcha. Hey, how's it going?
I can't tell. Honestly, can't tell who's talking right now.
You motherfucking stupid, man.
Yo, don't talk over each other. Everyone proceeds to talk over.
Exactly.
Who's gonna start this off?
No, but all right, guys. No, this question though. Anthony, go ahead and read it again, just so they get it. Because
No, yeah, pretty much. And I actually go first to actually get people the time to think and stuff like that. But how important is music in a movie? And should it be as memorable as the movie itself? Also, what are some of your favorite pieces and scores from film and movies? So I will go first. It depends. It's like a constant. In some cases, the music can actually enhance the film, and then in other cases, it can actually make it worse. And in worse terms, I think of even though it's a bad movie already, but Batman vs Superman when Wonder Woman showed up and the Wonder Woman theme played.
No,
fucking movie.
I disagree.
Oh, you mean the X-Men theme?
Yeah.
That is the X-Men theme, man.
What the fuck is this?
One little thing, I found out that that's actually a cello that a lady is playing. That's actually a cello, not a guitar.
Yeah.
That's making
I actually showed the guys who actually performed the cello in the score, but it was kind of cool live.
No,
I mean,
it was cool when she was doing it, and it wasn't attached to a multi-dollar billion movie. Like, it was just her being, artistic.
Really quick, I have a couple things to say. Allie, for one, can you please find that particular video and then put it in the chat so people can watch it? Because I actually want to show it. And Ganja Guru, my buddy.
Hello.
Are you in the mood to play some audio for me today, man?
As long as we don't get copyrighted by any studios like WB, Warner Brother, Paramount, anybody like that.
Yeah, just stop it after 15 seconds. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to just
count on screen.
No, but while y'all finding that, because I think it's gonna take a little while.
Yeah,
you got it already. Never mind.
Yeah.
Man, this is right next to her masturbation material. That shit's always in access.
dude, I'm just a fast searcher. Okay.
Gotcha, go ahead and play that whenever. We don't have to count down. Just play it, and then I'll show the video. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me give everybody the title. This is Hans Zimmerman Time, and I guess it's from Inception, right?
Zimmer.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmerman. God damn it, man.
I don't respect Germans for their Nazi killing ways. God damn it.
Wait, what? No. Wait, no. I'm talking about the one that Ellie.
No, Wonder Woman theme.
Yeah, the one that Ali had posted in the chat. Yeah,
let me talk to you like how Corey talks to Murray.
Underneath the time.
All right, that's what happened. I mistake the top one for her. My bad.
No, but why y'all saying that? No, why is it like I said, like the movie was already bad, but then when this shit popped up in the goddamn movie, it's just like, holy shit! Y'all didn't give a shit about nothing in this goddamn movie.
I actually love this song.
When she's playing it right here, it makes a lot of it's actually pretty nice. She's talented. She's talented.
And I would take that bitch out to McDonald's like a motherfucker.
Did you see the intensity from her too? It's pretty impressive.
Look at her left hand. She would give the most intense hand jobs ever.
What the fuck?
I always thought that was like all computerized. I didn't think that was actual real instrument.
No, it is real. That's more impressive.
That shit. I was just like, no.
Dude, this is some music they played in Soviet Russia when everybody was suffering in the gulags and shit, and they were just trying to make
Now, this one that Adrian posted up, go ahead and play this.
Another one of Space Oz.
I was actually
Time is a great score.
From Inception's a great score. As much as everyone gives shit about it, it is a great score.
Yeah.
Oh, good God. Wait, Allie.
say something about the freaking
Your audio.
You're a robot, girl. Ellie, you got to leave and come right back because your shit is fucked up beyond belief. I'm sorry, you sound fucking awful.
He's like, damn it, I had a point to make.
Allie started drowning halfway through that fucking sentence.
What the fuck was that?
While y'all are waiting to come back, can I get mine in?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, here she is.
All
Do I sound
Allie,
better?
what are you doing now, girl?
Yeah,
I'll go after Ruthless.
Okay.
Go ahead, girl.
Well, I was gonna say that the score, like, you feel like you're in a dream through the whole entire thing. You know, I think it really represents the film incredibly well.
Yeah.
And should have won best score that year. Just saying.
Agreed.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that.
No,
That was
go, Julian, you can go after me and then Ruthless, because I know Julian.
I had something to add on to that right there.
And if you can get them from a studio that actually, got closed down recently, that would be very helpful for us, by the way.
No, but like to go off, like I said, I showed you like we had brought up a bad example with the whole Wonder Woman thing. But like what I said, music can sometimes enhance a movie. And like Ali said, that music created the whole atmosphere and the vibe. Like one of the best examples is like one of the last shots when Ellen Page is actually waking up from the dreams and she's like waking up from the different layers and you hear the dream is collapsing theme. And it's just like every time she opens her eyes, you hear like the dong, dong. Yeah. Like it creates the the atmosphere, the tone, and that shit just works. It just fucking works. But yeah, go ahead, Julie.
Yeah, going right off what you're saying, you were literally taking words out of my mouth. That score is a perfect example of something that succeeds with a movie because you barely even notice it if you're not paying attention for it because it works so damn well with the movie. But I've been trying to think of ones that were like less musical because you think soundtrack, like you only think like just music to it. But just to give like an offshoot answer that no one probably say, one that I'm really just fascinated with, and I think it's amazing, it was probably an accident, is the original Blair Witch Project. That sound like that, to create an atmosphere like that, is so fucking difficult. It's so hard to like not cross that line of being just dumb doll sounds of going mama, like it walks that line. It makes it so fucking scary. The Babadook does a great job with that too. But to get more on what we're talking about with the music, the soundtrack to Crank 2 is the all-time greatest soundtrack and score to any movie ever. Like that is what a movie should do. It takes the music and blends it with the sound effects and just like makes the whole movie hype. It doesn't always need to be hype because movies work differently, but like that movie, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's perfect.
Really quick, and I hate to do this. It's bad news, and I normally put a rule out there, about like, hey, like don't tell us during the show, or whatever. But for some reason, Chrome fucked up, guys, or maybe it was double toasted. I don't know. But the chat is not working at all. So
the chat's working.
Okay, well it's on my end because I'm seeing like a page unresponsive thing, and if I click on kill or whatever, like it's gonna turn the whole show off. So
it's my chat's been laggy, so it might be something with that. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, I've had Chrome issues. Fine. No, I know your guys is good, but like mine, like so it's like if I don't show you guys what you're saying in the chat, if you're telling me, you're wasting your time because I can't even see it. Like I'm stuck on just this page.
Can I throw my answer? Because some people actually are saying my answer in the chat, so I can bring it up. Because they're bringing up Tron Legacy, which I agree is as much as the movie was not that good, the soundtrack to it is amazing. Daft Punk made an amazing electronic soundtrack to that movie that. It works really well with the movie, with the themes in the movie, even though the movie wasn't that good. It kind of did bring the movie up a little bit in my book because the music was so good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
In terms of a bad example, I'm gonna have to go with Suicide Squad because
oh yeah,
this is just a hodgepodge. This is like everything wrong with like pop movies nowadays, I guess, because like they just shoot random song after random song after random song in there, and it made no sense. Like the fact they're playing Eminem in the middle of when they're getting ready made no sense at all. It was just like
all those pop songs feel purposeless.
Yes,
they felt like they're there for no reason. That part where they do the Eminem song, the joke that they tried to do, where like everyone remember where she was like pulling her shirt down. Like from getting dressed. they're playing that song, and then there's like a record scratch, you know, because she's topless or whatever, and then she pulls down her shirt, and then it's supposed to go back into that song for that joke to work, right? No, they play some fucking orchestra music.
It's bad.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Jenny, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, no, it's just because I'm somebody who listens to soundtracks. Like, I will find myself listening to movie soundtracks. Like, I will regularly listen to the Inception soundtrack, the Tron Legacy soundtrack. Mad Max soundtrack has been really, really good. That's on my rotation lately too. That's been a really good one. More recently too. Again, combining like the sound effects with the score, it just helps with the movie, and it's a great soundtrack to listen to just on my own. If you have a soundtrack that I can listen to by itself from the movie, you've made a really fucking good soundtrack.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully mine is.
To go back to the Suicide Squad point, and it's kind of funny too because it was on me, Allie, and Nick, and we were just watching random trailers because we were talking about some of our favorite trailers, and we were saying like Suicide Squad. We looked at the Suicide Squad trailer for like the beginning marketing, like when the movie was first announced, then like compared to the older trailers where the tone is completely different, and we like going back on the music point. We looked at one trailer where the music actually literally changed 3 times in the fucking trailer. So,
yeah.
That's a good way to sum up the movie.
Seriously.
It's like that in the movie too. So
we should have saw that coming.
Random. It's like they just press shuffle like every 10 seconds.
No, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like somebody had jacked in their iPad or iPod to like the trailer and shit, and they just put that shit on shuffle.
That's exactly what they did. They plugged in all the songs that Warner Brother owned.
As far as scores and whatnot go, I'm just gonna put this out there, and I know it's not very popular, and I'm not trying to be a troll, by the way. But I'm serious. But I fucking love certain trailers. Like, I don't know if you guys watched the Transformers 2 like Super Bowl trailer, but that whole like and like it fades in and out and everything. Like, I fucking love. I don't know why that bass and just the whole like oh shit, like just like, you know, I love that, dude. So like when movies do that, you know, when there's a bad guy coming and that shit comes on, I'm into it, bro. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit. Yeah, no, I agree with
I'm
you.
wondering if Julian thinks of that. He's probably like, yeah, this is one of those.
Yes, we know you like Transformers.
I love Transformers. Now, yeah. No, but
a lot of things. Optimus Prime so good, don't you agree?
No, Rashad, I actually wanted to ask you, since this is your question, like, what do you think about this?
Pretty much with me, it's like I kind of toe a fine line with this because, like, I thought of this question because I watched a recent video somebody did talking about the music in Marvel movies and their soundtracks, and basically what their thing was saying was like, as good and as great as the movies are, the music for the most part isn't that memorable. Like, there's like a couple of tracks from the Marvel universe I can pull out and say are good, but I can still say like, yeah, I enjoyed all the movies. But when you look at other movies that like I kind of enjoy, like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, those have great soundtracks, and like I use that to kind of like excel my enjoyment. And it's kind of like, okay, if I use that to excel my enjoyment, why do I compromise when it comes to the Marvel movies? It's kind of like just like a little give and take. It's like a fine line to toe, especially with music. And I still don't know where I stand on it because I've been thinking about this ever since I gave you that question.
I think
they're kind of forgettable, honestly.
Yeah, they really are.
I disagree, actually. I'm thinking, I mean, maybe it's just specific to certain heroes, but like I remember, honestly, Iron Man 2. Like, that has a bunch of pop songs in it, and they use them really, really well.
Yeah.
No, there was a few that did. Yeah, there was
Like,
a few that did, like the
the
Avengers theme and all.
Well, not even. I'm talking about like they were using straight up pop songs, and they were using them well. Like they used a couple AC/DC songs for Iron Man.
Daft Punk.
They used Daft Punk. Yeah, Robot Rock was fucking awesome when they were fighting in his house. Then there were some other songs that they played. So I don't know. I think Marvel's doing way better than DC.
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't know. Man of Steel had some pretty good.
I would say, if anything, that's the one thing that I remember walking away from the DC films is the music. It's certainly not the heroes, but I definitely remember the music.
But
if I can put my answer in on this one, the point of music is it's supposed to kind of it's like icing on a cake. It's not supposed to replace it. It's supposed to exemplify it. It's supposed to make it better. It's supposed to almost give you an idea of how you should feel. When there's a somber moment, you play some sort of somber music to add the emotion or take it away, depending on what kind of movie it is. And as far as to answer the actual question, in my opinion, the straight up best one is Pirates of the Caribbean.
That is a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
It's bombastic. It's amazing. It makes you feel like you're on an adventure. So when you see, Captain Jack Sparrow on the ship and is playing that amazing song, you're with it the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, man.
I think it's certainly good. It's not the best though.
It's a damn good one though. It's why
I would say in the same breath, I would say that there's one movie that does purely its own music better, and that's the Bodyguard soundtrack.
I don't know what that is.
The movie The Bodyguard, the Whitney Houston movie from the 90s.
Oh.
The other
Okay.
Yeah. The movie that actually uses other people's music really well is Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, God, dude, I love
At
the
every
soundtrack.
turn, there isn't a bad. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino's great with that. But the movie I was going to say for the soundtrack enhancing it the best is Oh Brother, We're Out There. Like I have that soundtrack separate from the movie because it's really good music all over it.
Oh man, that one song where that one girl's like doing drugs and she's like just chilling, spinning in a circle, like "You'll be a woman soon." Like I love that shit, man.
Me too.
Yeah, man. Like I just wanted to go dance with her and do some coke too, and then fall down. But it was amazing.
It makes me love that song.
Yeah, man, that shit was beautiful, man. But hey, people, I was gonna what?
I didn't go.
I'm sorry.
She yelling at me, Daddy.
I'm the freaking score person. I love listening to score. I don't listen to regular music. I just listen to scores all the time.
No, actually, people, she literally listens to Hans Zimmer in the car with bass boosts and blasting going to work. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
I do actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because that's what Hans Zimmer needs, more bass.
Yes.
She be cruising down the street and shit. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no mercy.
Wow.
No, but I mean, okay. Let me just say that anything by Hans Zimmer, anything by John Williams. Dehan was saying it before, but Indiana Jones, Superman, Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Star Wars, the best one.
No,
honestly.
I'm sorry. This is probably just my fault for just being like really into Jurassic Park more than anything else. But thank you for saying that. I didn't know that. Who did that? Williams, something Williams. What's his name?
John Williams.
John Williams. He did Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I did not know that. But I'm playing in the background. You guys on the call won't hear it, but the people watching real. But yeah, this is fucking beautiful, people. That Jurassic Park song is so amazing.
That thing is awesome. Anything from the Star Wars is fucking high up there.
I'm surprised no one mentioned anything from Tim Burton's early work.
Oh yeah, Danny Elfman.
Like
that just resurrected me.
Oh my god, Beetlejuice has one of my favorite fucking soundtracks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love that.
Soundtrack, it's all Prince.
And Batman as well.
The original Batman.
But jumping off, because I don't want to stick on this too long, but actually transitioning here. But since we're talking about music, and you said Star Wars, and it goes back to what you're saying, like enhance, because I kind of slightly agree with Ali, like how The Force Awakens kind of really didn't add to Star Wars, but it was just kind of background noise. But they're actually, the composer is actually being switched out for Rogue One.
Oh, right.
Not too long. Yeah. I think right before the film, it gets released like 3 months later. I mean, like up and coming. But this is actually kind of weird that they're actually switching out the composer.
It just makes no sense. Why composers of all people? Like, it's not like other people. Like, this person Alexander Desplat sat down, wrote all of this music, and you're not going to use any of it, and you're going to change to Michael Giacchino. Like, what? What's going on here?
Because that's one of the things that I noticed from the actual first trailer that they released. Like that, I can't remember the 2 tracks, but they had remixed 2 tracks. I want to say "Binary Sunset" and "The Imperial March" at the end of the trailer, and they had remixed it to make it like a new mix, and it sounded wonderful. So I was actually looking forward to the music in Rogue One, but hearing this, not so sure.
Well, they want to change the tone, so instead of that soundtrack, they're just going to put the Benny Hill thing.
That really concerns me though even more. Like I was really worried when all of the stuff behind the scenes was going on, but the fact that they're even changing composers, there's something going on. Like I don't know.
I don't mind the composer that they chose though, because he made like the theme song to the new Star Trek reboot with J.J. Abrams.
I mean,
I
don't
really
mind.
liked it.
Yeah, I don't mind him either. I didn't mind either of them because I thought Alexandra did a great job with picking up the Harry Potter films, the last two films. I think he captured the essence of John Williams while still putting his own spin on it. So I feel like he would have been able to handle Star Wars fine. I do feel like Giacchino really is kind of like a prodigy of John Williams. Like there's a lot of his music really kind of similar, so I can see that too. But like they're both similar to John Williams or can be, so I just don't see why they had to change the composers.
It's one of those things where like when you're dealing with huge ass studio films, a lot of those chairs are just meant to have names on them. Like it doesn't matter who's doing the music, it's gonna sound like a specific way. It's gonna sound like a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched recently The Force Awakens again, and like I actually thought the music was really good.
I mean, it's good. I've been finding myself listening to it a lot more than I thought, but it's definitely not as like they don't have as memorable like songs or anything like they even the prequels.
I mean,
I would say.
I don't know. That's up to an opinion, but I don't know. I feel like that's pretty hard to do, especially when it's like in a franchise. Like if it wasn't Star Wars and if it was like something new, then I could see that. But like, nah, it's gotta have those member berries in there.
To that, like, true. But to that degree, like, look at Man of Steel. See what you will about the movie, but they still did something new with the theme, and it sounds fantastic.
And Alan freaked out at that movie.
Okay, I freaked out at the ending.
Really quick though.
I mean,
go ahead.
it's okay. I was gonna just say that, like, I just feel like every Star Wars movie up to The Force Awakens has all had a unique soundtrack that's had multiple, like, really memorable things. I just feel like, yeah, sure, Rey's theme is not, good, and I liked Kylo Ren's theme, but other than that, I just feel like it was kind of typical John Williams from like the 2010 onwards. He's just putting out stuff kind of because he's run out of ideas. That's how I felt.
And I can tell you, if I was the director, I'd be like, all right, John, give me some typical John Williams stuff. Okay, that's what I want.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he put out.
That's what the mouse was asking for.
Allie, you have to remember too, he's been making music for over 30 years. So
sure, I totally get that. I understand that. There's only so much new stuff that he can think up. But at that point, you just get someone else. I mean,
he's just sick of the fucking music. Oh, fuck this piano, fuck this shit.
It was kind of funny too because I was actually gonna mention that scene, Josh, but I'm laughing at that gift too.
Yeah, Josh, it's fine. I'm trying not to laugh. That's
so funny.
That's the Blair Witch review.
Corey has a big ass forehead in this gift, man.
Honestly, dude, when I see that picture,
where did they screen cap these faces? I really want to know.
The thing is, looking at this picture, the first thing that comes to mind is another soundtrack song that I wanted to play, actually, that we forgot earlier. Ganja, go ahead and play that shit, dude, because that's going perfect with this game.
Yes! How did we forget the Mortal Kombat?
I thought you were gonna play Duel of Fates, you motherfucker.
No, play Duel of Fates.
No, Mortal Kombat theme is better.
That's why I played the long version to fool you guys.
Put it in. I just gave you the link. Do it.
Actually, I want to know what this is. Go ahead and click on that, Ganja, and play that, because I want to know what's...
That is a copyright.
Oh, yeah,
that by the mouse.
That's what I was actually about to bring up.
Really, who gives a shit about the Mortal Kombat theme? No one's gonna fucking sue you for that.
I thought Fox still owns the rights.
One at a time, people. One at a time. Ganja, what are you gonna say, man?
No, I was like, I was trying to make us play Star Wars Duel of Fates, man. I'm trying to get the mouse on my ass.
Okay.
No, that's
they probably already heard it. That's okay. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'll listen to it after the show. Another thing.
That shit is awesome.
Stop it, we're gonna get copyrighted.
Stop.
No, one thing to say too, people, and I just want to remind people that just really came into this and etc. And John Williams be like, "Fuck this, fuck that," and that's awesome. But anyways, no, people. once again, after hours, we're gonna be playing. We're gonna be talking just like how we are now. Let me know if you guys are cool with it being recorded, but we can play anything because it's gonna go on Blogspot, and I think it'll be a lot better. Damn.
I'm sorry, I just looked at the comments for the Duel of the Fates, and the first one's like, Conan! The calm!
Oh, there's somebody singing the lyrics?
Yeah,
there are lyrics to it?
Someone just made it up, and I'm just cracking up from that. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
That's some nerd shit like none other, man.
It's not nerdy! Someone just said something funny. Like...
No, man, but I had to kind of bring the mood down a little bit. I asked some people if they want to come in, so we would normally rotate. So hey, if you guys are mad that we're not rotating, it's your fault because I asked y'all. Okay, so chat, shame on you, chat.
Nick, no, I was sending out PMs like fucking crazy and shit, and nobody fucking like picked up. Like Rashad even admitted it. He was like, "Dude, I'm sorry, I just now seeing this." I'm like, "Motherfucker, I'm sending out PMs."
I'm sorry, man. It's been struggle city. I'm on my phone. I haven't had a laptop for 2 weeks.
If you're on your phone, you're not seeing any notifications, man.
Yeah, I'm not seeing shit, man. So I have an excuse.
Yeah, and he still made it, people. Rashad still made it, so no fucking excuses. And you better not yell Anthony or me.
Oh yeah, the Cantina theme.
Yeah, we're keeping this crew in here right now, though. So if you guys want to talk about, I told you guys it's gonna be South Park, it's gonna be Spawn, and we talk about some cool shit. So that's my last.
Spawn?
Oh man, I got some shit to tell y'all, dude. I'm fucking excited. But
Spawn's relevant again.
Hey, stop it.
It's been relevant since February.
You guys are assholes. All right, no. People in the chat, we're gonna get into talking about that stuff. So, yeah. Oh, Adrian, man, Anthony, do we have enough people in here? Because Adrian wants to come in. But other than that, all you guys, you ask us, and we'll do something. But until then, I ain't getting rid of nobody. You guys are staying, man. So, anyways.
Yay!
Hooray! Party
I don't have to get kicked again.
Together again.
But I don't want to take the mood down too much, man. But the thing is, me and Anthony, we're in the Trail of the Toast a lot, and well, I can't even pull it up because Facebook. I gotta be signed in.
Oh, fuck.
Man.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Because there's a person.
Yeah,
go ahead and talk about it really quick.
Yeah, I'll talk about it. You probably try to pull it up, but people, not to bring down the mood, but it's this Toasty. And we're all about the community. MCA is always about the community, but it's this Toasty called Adam Goodrich. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And he's going through a pretty tough time. I don't want to just throw him under the bus and say everything is going because I don't want to put his business out there, even though he posted it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna repeat that shit. But no, he's just having a tough time, and he just needs some words of encouragement. He just said that double toasted. He uses that to actually take his mind off of his hard life that he's going through right now. And it gives him a lot of joy, the little joy that he can get out of the day. So I just want everybody and me just send him Adam Goodrich, send you some good vibes, man. We hope you get through it, man. That's all I got.
And I just want to say, like, just straight up, like, I know, I mean, we get a lot of people watching this and everything, and we hope to get bigger and everything. But the thing is, like, he doesn't watch us, and I'm sure a lot of the other Toasties don't watch us either. But, like, I just want to put this out there. Like, people like Michael Buck and Shane. I can't say that fucking name. I'm sorry, Shane. But, like, just people being helpful and sending comments and helping them out. Like, huh?
It's Vandenbosch. It's not hard.
Well, I'm fucking retarded.
He does have a point.
Shut up. No, but seriously, people, like, just you guys going on there and talking to this dude and talking to him and helping him out, like, that's awesome, man. Like, you guys don't have to do that, and you guys do, and that's fucking, like, that's what this whole the Toasted thing's about. That's what the whole group thing's about. That's why we do this. So it's like, yeah, man, like, I appreciate that. And you guys, like, watching Midnight Chat Tech, like, if you're just chill and you're bored and whatnot, and someone is a robot, that's cool. But yeah, like, just go say something to him, talk to him, because all we want to do is just hang out. So yeah.
No, April, try to say it again. Your internet, girl.
Is it me? I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay. I thought she was.
Maybe it was Jenny, because.
Yeah.
Hey.
So what the fuck was that? Who farted? Like.
Someone's hidden.
I don't know, man. But yeah, once again, people, yeah, Adam Goodrich, great guy. It seems like it. He's going through the same shit we do all the time. But yeah, man. So anyways. Anthony, you ready for another one of your fucked up questions, probably?
No, this one is actually good. This is actually good. And April, don't leave just yet. We're going to get to the Stranger Things. Don't worry. We're going to get to that. I just wanted to make sure everybody,
Allie has converted me.
Yeah!
Oh, really?
Wait, Allie got you to watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Nice.
watched a little bit and I gave it like 5 minutes and they were talking over each other and I said, no, I can't. And then she was like, just hold on. And I stayed with it. And by like episode 3, I was like, dang.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to get through everything else that we had planned because I know Jenny said she didn't see it and she's actually watching it, but because of work. So I just wanted to get through everything else. I know. I'm like,
Jenny, you haven't seen South Park.
Damn you.
No. I saw South Park last night. So shut up.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. So you
Damn.
better keep your ass here, girl.
We can talk about that. But no, April, stick around. Hopefully it's not too long. But yeah, question of the night, people, and this is probably gonna get a little touchy-feely. But we was talking about the GameCube birthday just earlier. So what is one of your most fondest gaming memories with a relative? You know, parents, your grandma, your aunt, your uncle. And it doesn't even have to be tailored to just video games, but just a good time that you remember playing a board game, Monopoly or Uno. So who wants to go first?
I can go first real quick.
Go ahead, baby.
No, but anyways, my dad used to beat the fuck out of me in Mortal Kombat, and I hated that shit. Fucking cheating with Sub-Zero and shit.
Wait, Nick, while you was playing, your father turned around to you and shit like Shao Kahn. You suck.
Yes. No, he did. That's the shit that pissed me
Dad
off.
was beating you in MK? Like what?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. Cause I was a little kid, dude. I wasn't the master that I am now. Cause that's what exactly I am. Hey, yeah, Allie, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Like you just cut to me. I'm like,
Oh no, I'm
"Hi."
not touching it. It's just going like.
Shit, I wasn't ready.
No, it's just going all over the place. But anyways, no. But like, Jenny, I'm not. That's not me. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so anyways, no, but Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and then my sister, man, we used to play the fuck out of Donkey Kong Country 2, the 2-player thing. But they fucked that up. I don't know why the second player has to watch the other person play, like until he presses like circle
Select.
or whatever, like to let me, like I don't know. It was retarded to me, but yeah, that's my answer.
No, but I'm looking at the chart right now before I go into other people on the Google call. Max said he used to be play his uncle beating him in the high score in Dig Dug. I fucking love Dig Dug. And Chris saying whipping ass in Uno. I fucking love Uno as well. So that's some great memories. Jay, the one that did the ganja gift for us, he said you playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles and using cheats and playing with his brothers. So that's actually kind of cool. And Peter Parker said playing with his mother with Super Mario Brothers. So that's sweet. That's really sweet. I like this. Ruthless, you go next, buddy.
Well, I got two really big memories. One was when I was really young, my mom, on every Saturday, we would always play a board game in the afternoon kind of thing. So we would always play, Chinese checkers back in the day, Monopoly, all those. Whatever board game like I wanted to, we'd always play. There was one that was really weird called Head of the Class, which is probably the only fun educational game out there. But we played that, and that was kind of my one memory there. Other than that, it was playing spades with my cousins. Like I learned to play spades at like 5 or 6.
But you said go to the head of the class. Is that what's called?
I think so. I think it was go to the head of class.
Yeah, this is it right here. I think I played this before.
Not that version, but that's the game. Yeah.
I like how the dad looks in the cardboard box. He's like, "Yeah, later your mom's gonna go ahead."
No, I think he's already with it, dude. Like he's like, yeah, kids can't see shit, huh?
He's scratching his head, going, "What the fuck's going on here?"
Like, where did my real family go?
No, he's leaning down, looking at his wife and saying, "Damn, my wife has a flat ass."
Look at the kid on the left. She's like, I can't believe he's having sex with her right in front of me. This is bullshit.
I don't know how you.
Wait, no, she's like she's making fun of her. Ha ha! You're seeing this.
Wow. And look at that little girl. She's just so retarded. She's like, ah, look at you. You had to see from that angle. Okay, why do we do this?
You started this, man. Don't put this on us.
He started, and I happily jumped in the back of the boat and helped you row.
Dude, what kind of fucked up game is? I'm sorry to be like really on this, but like, how do you play? Like,
again, you're showing like the 1940s version. I have no idea how they played that one. Like Trivial Pursuit, basically for kids.
Okay.
Well, Ruthless, I'm looking at all the board pieces. I don't think you were allowed to play that version.
Yeah.
Josh, that's what that other game. This is what this game that Ruthless is talking about looks like. It looks like Guess Who, like another version of Guess Who. Like,
No, this is.
But what was you about to say, Jenny? What was you about to say?
Oh no, I was just laughing at Tasha's image in the chat.
The clue me.
Does he look like a bitch?
No, I'm just looking at JD's thing right there. He said he used to play checkers with his mom, and like she had like a 10-year streak. I think when he said he finally beat her, she flipped the thing over. Yeah, she flipped the board when I gloated about my victory as a 10-year-old.
That's funny.
Damn.
Well, she did get beat by a 10-year-old, so.
I actually got a pretty nice story about a game experience with my pops.
Oh, what's up, man?
I think it was around 2004 when they just had the Halo 3 was coming out, and that's back when they were talking up like, oh, this is gonna be the final Halo. They're not gonna make any more after this. Fucking liars. But anyways, so me and my friends were like, yeah, we're gonna go to the midnight release. We're gonna go midnight release. But my friends, yeah, that too. But my friends, they live like 2 hours away, so I couldn't actually go do the midnight release with them. So I still wanted to get the game early so I could hop online with them. So my dad was like, all right, I don't really like video games and shit, so I guess I'll take you. Ain't got nobody else to take you, so I'll go with you. So we go at like 11:30 at night to the local GameStop, and it's a big ass fucking line for Halo 3. You remember how they used to do that shit back in the early 2000s?
Oh yeah, right before midnight.
It was crazy, man.
Dude, like they used to have people selling drinks and shit just because the line will go around the block. Especially like for Halo, like this was one of the first big midnight releases that I remember that they were giving like away free stuff and t-shirts.
This is like one of the first games that had like one of those big ass like package editions, like the Legendary edition. Like this was like the first one, I'm pretty sure.
No, this is I'm actually getting to that. So they just opened the doors. It just turned midnight. So my pops and I are there. We're ready to get the game, leave, and the first person goes in there apparently got the Master Chief edition. And for y'all that don't know, that's the one where you get the figurine head. It's not a real helmet, but you get a figurine head.
It's full size. I have it right there.
Yeah, it's a full size helmet. But Julian, the dude that first went in there and got the game, he literally came out with the helmet. Like, I got it! Like holding it up. Like he actually killed Master Chief and took the helmet off the motherfucker in the GameStop. And my dad just looked at me and was like, dude, this is fucking great. I'm gonna come every time you have a midnight release. Yeah. Me and him have laughed about that dude for like probably 8 years now.
Fun fact about that game. Check it out on my wall here. That's the box unfolded. That's what it looks like. It turns into like a sweet little poster.
That is badass, actually.
Nice.
Fun story. It was actually Julian that was that guy that reacted that way.
I am that guy. That was.
No, actually, I had a situation that was a lot like fucking good when me and my sister went. This is another bonding experience. We went to go to the Gears of War 3 midnight screening thing, whatever, and or midnight release party. And this fucking dude worked there at GameStop. He had the GameStop shirt on and everything, and we were in line waiting, and he was playing it. I was like, what? Why the fuck is he got getting things set up or what? But he started seeing him like, yeah, screaming and shit. I was like, okay, that's kind of bullshit. He opens the door, and then all of a sudden I see him playing with people. He won the tournament. The 2-hour tournament, he won, gets to take the fucking game home and like the big statue thing, and he works there. And like, dude, like I haven't thought about that in a while until Gowen won this tournament at the fucking Austin party.
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of.
Yeah.
How do you win your own tournament?
That motherfucker cheated. I'm letting y'all know right now. He cheated.
That was rigged.
No, Ganja, we're gonna do a fucking guess that set, and I'm gonna win that shit, and you're gonna give me $25. No, go.
Dude, I stayed to this day. That skee ball, man, that was a little. That was heavier than any other skee balls that he was playing with. I'm just saying.
Aww, that's not nice. But how about anybody else, man? Anybody else have a story?
Sure, I'll throw one in. So this is back. Okay, so RE4 is the most ported game of all time. It's been on every system ever since the GameCube.
It just came out again.
Yeah, like it's fucking ridiculous. I had the unfortunate, I mentioned this to Anthony and Nick a while ago. I had the unfortunate experience of playing the first PC version of that game. The worst ported game of all time. The control scheme was so bad that in order to play, you did WASD and you had your mouse. But running was left control. So there's no way one person could do it. So me and my brother played through most of RE by him putting his arm underneath my arm, using part of the keyboard, and I'm using the rest. The only way you could properly play that game was with 2 separate people.
That would be so fucking hard, dude. There's so much shit. Like, you have to run everywhere. Like, that's the biggest thing is, like, when you fight the chainsaw dude.
And, especially that guy. That guy was hard. Holy shit.
Yeah, even just playing the controller. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not the best gamer, and that shit was fucking difficult. But yeah, man. Very, very difficult.
Quizmaster.
Wait, say what, Ganja?
I say you're not the best quizmaster either, but we're not talking about that.
Oh,
Why are you bringing up
What
old
does that have to do
shit?
with anything, you fucking asshole? God damn it.
I'm just seeing a pattern. You suck at things. That's it.
Oh man, what a douche. What a douche.
I mean, I got an answer to this, but I think it's gonna be much more sad than everyone else's.
Aw.
You know what,
when
man?
I
Well, I'm not
was-
gonna tell you not to do it. I think yeah, it's cool. Go ahead, man.
I remember when I was really young, when I had a PS1, like my parents were not into video games at all, but my uncle, he loved to play video games, and like I sucked at most of these games, like Crash Bandicoot. I was like 3 levels in because like it had passwords and like it was hard as fuck. And I remember he got past a point that I never had gotten past, and my jaw just like dropped through the floor, and I just like kept putting in things, and like I saw the first home run in a baseball game that he hit, and it blew my mind. And a few years later, he passed away. So I was happy that I had that memory with him. But it's like the same thing with my grandma. I used to play tons of cards with her all the time, and she passed away a few years ago. And my grandpa's still around, but I mean, anytime he'd come over, we would play Scrabble multiple times.
Yeah.
So like, it's a good way to hang out with your family for sure.
That's the thing too. Like I know, like my dad was against the newest shit, and like late last year, you know, before he passed away, we played PS4, and he like, dude, Mortal Kombat X used to like he would just like flip out and have a nerd moment. Like my dad doesn't like video games, like new shit that much, and he was like, "Oh, dude, rip his fucking head off again!" Like he would just scream out, like, "Rip his fucking head off!" Like it was amazing, dude. Like he's a lot like
mijo. Rip his fucking head off, mijo.
You can do it.
Well, how do you shove his head up his ass, man?
Dude, yeah, he tried to give me ideas like, hey, well, can you like rip his leg off and like hit him with it? And I was like, oh, I know Quan Chi can do it. I don't know how the fuck to do it though. But like,
also, how do you do the prison rape?
yeah,
Play
man.
Ermac.
It's fun. It's fun having them, you know, like old people or your mom and dad, whatever, like play games. That shit's hilarious. So, how about you, April? Got anything?
I got to second what Julian said about playing games with your family. Me and my mother, we used to play the card game. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember it, but was it? God, it was some kind of game. It was a card game. It was really fun that we played around with it, and now not so much. I don't have any recent memories, but that was one that just kind of stuck out to me. But nothing now.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully, like, you know, I can teach my mom how to use the phone. We can play Scrabble and shit, like the tech way. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I kind of have one like from my past. It was kind of like a hustling type deal.
Hustling
it was
type
like,
deal.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it basically was. Not even kind of.
You cut
it was
the
like
crack with flour.
It was just like, cause my cousin, like he had a PS2, and like it was back in the day when it was like that kid that had the PS2. Everybody wanted to go over his house, and people would come over his house to play Mortal Kombat, Armageddon, and I was really good at it. But I was also younger, and they would, how do I say this, underestimate me, and so he would say, "Hey man, just come play the game with me," and just because they would bet money. So he would just set up matches and just let me play in his stead, or like they say, "Hey, play. I bet y'all can't beat my cousin." Like, I was just kind of like saying, like, "Hey, I don't know how to play," and he would just put the sticks in my hand. I would act like I didn't know what I was doing, and I would just end up like he would give me direction and say, like, "Okay, win, but make it a close win. Make sure he lowers your health a little bit." Or when he doesn't like the guy, like you say, you know what, make it a blowout. Don't even let him get close to you. And it was just honestly good memory because he would cut me in on the money after I won.
So basically, you were rigging fights for money.
I was rigging Mortal Kombat fights for money. Yes.
Like,
Now that we're clear about that.
Like I picture Rashad now, like it's like about to turn 13, and the guy pulls aside. All right, I'm gonna teach you pull. We about to make some real money here now, man.
Oh,
I was like, isn't this illegal?
No. That's dice. We don't fuck with
illegal.
Well, people, really quick, because I know we've been on this topic for quite a bit, man, but we're going to go ahead and jump into...
I wanted to answer.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Hell yeah.
For me, okay. Well, because I play board games and I'm an active board gamer, but I would say, at least family-wise, we, when we were up north, like I was a couple weeks ago, we tend to play dominoes, and we get really hardcore at playing dominoes. The point gets violent, and we start yelling at each other because we're drunk half the time playing it. because they're like, you're skipping turns, and it's so much fun because my family is crazy when we
like, you guys
games.
are drunk enough to even get into that situation where it's like, did you skip me? Did you skip me? God damn it! Like,
yeah, pretty much. It gets to that point.
Yeah.
But my favorite memory playing a board game, it was during what we call an epic game day with my gaming group, which is a day we set aside, like a couple of Saturdays a year, and their game days is designed for games that are 3+ hours long. So basically, I was playing this game called Fortune and Glory, and it's this board game, kind of like a pulpy, kind of like Indiana Jones style game, where you have to go find treasures and stuff. And I was stuck in Mexico, in the country of Mexico, because you play on a map that's the world. And my treasure I was looking for was in Mexico. And I was getting so mad because I kept failing all the missions. But I said Mexico is fucking me right now. So loud.
You worded it just like that. They're fucking me.
Laughing at me.
My mom would not approve. No,
I
man.
just laugh. I said it in front of all my friends, and they all just look at me and then they laughed. But it was just yeah, that just came out of my mouth.
I have to say, at some point, dude, we need to play dominoes somehow online. I would love to do something like that.
How?
I don't know how, but there has to be some kind of way.
I'm sure there's some online version of it.
There probably is, but yeah, we play a really weird version of Mexican Train, but it's fun.
Gotcha. Okay, did you see that joke that I wanted to get right now?
Yeah, I know, I saw it. Thank you for avoiding it.
No, fuck that. I ain't avoiding it. I'm just gonna build that shit up. She just said Mexican Train, man. All right, you do great in my neighborhood. Anyways. Hey, muchacha. Anyway.
White bitch.
Stop it! No. Why'd you just say it like that? But people know, me and Julian talked about this, and I wanted to talk about it on the Midway Chat Tech. We didn't do it enough, and I know that Jenny saw this now too, and Allie too. But yo, people, South Park, the new episode, South Park, it's out. Everyone was talking to me about it because I don't even give a fuck. I don't like South Park, but yeah, you guys, what you guys think of it, and why is this being talked about so much, man? Is it just because it's like the return, or what is it?
Who wants to go first? No, one at a time. One at
Allie, go ahead.
Huh?
And this is why I think South Park sucks.
Well, I mean, I don't watch South Park. I only watched this one episode.
Well, I'll give
because Ganja told me to watch it, so I did.
Okay, and what'd you
So
think?
Allie's probably really confused because there's a lot of stuff in this episode that you have to realize from a couple seasons ago too. Because they're kind of building on stories every year now. Strangely, South Park.
Jenny, really quick, I'm sorry to do this, but you're gonna have to leave and come right back. This whole time it's been kind of like, brr, 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 but I thought it was gonna go away. It did not at all.
All right.
So please get out the ocean. We'll save you.
Get out the ocean. Come back on the boat.
Drowning.
Yeah. But Julian, how about you, man? We're talking. Well, first let me ask Alex. I don't think she finished what she was saying.
Yeah, I'd prefer to know her opinion, from someone who hasn't seen everything, what they just thought in general.
So I thought it was. What the heck?
What? Okay.
What is it?
Hear that?
I think that might be
Felix right now in the background.
Okay, people are dropping out a lot too. Something's really happening bad with Google Hangouts, guys. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do. They just switched to YouTube Live. This is actually not Google Hangouts on air. This is YouTube Live. And they are fucking things up, y'all.
May sounding better?
You sound great, but now somebody else in the call is fucked up.
I think that might have been Dijon.
Okay, yeah, he's gone again. All right, so Allie, go ahead and continue. I'm sorry about that.
God damn, mustard.
So yeah, I thought it was funny. I didn't think it was anything spectacular though. People were making it out to be. They're just talking about things that are relevant right now. Mm-hmm. I thought the whole J.J. Abrams thing was pretty funny. It would have been hilarious if I hadn't have known that beforehand. But yeah, and then it was funny when they actually put the theme there, and it was exactly the same as the old.
Yeah.
It's well, that's J.J. Abrams movies right there.
Yeah.
So it was funny with the whole Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just didn't think. I don't know if I would pick it up. If it was on TV and when I was casually searching through the TV guide, yeah, sure, I'd watch South Park definitely, but I don't think it would be a show I would go out of my way to keep watching.
Okay. Yeah. I was kind of expecting that too, just because of the fact that it's just so like South Park has a certain dynamic with it that you really need to be like into it. I think you can. It's an acquired taste, basically.
It's especially now, like I was saying, the last couple seasons they've been having season-long arcs, and there's stuff from the last season that they're continuing into the season, including like PC Principal, Mr. Garrison running for president. Those were all touched on last year, so they're all kind of continuing into this year. So you kind of need to have that backstory a little bit.
They're also they're going really deep with the shit, like being really self-referential to like stuff that was from like the 7th season.
Yeah.
Like, the turd sandwich and giant douche, that was like an original.
Yeah, that was years ago.
The mascot like vote. I don't know. I agree with what Deja, or what's her name in the chat? Deja.
No, Deja.
South Park is life, and that's what's so great about it. I love that they take like things that happen in everyday life, they reappropriate them into a story, and they do it in a way that is so fucking poignant, where every line they say, like, you want to hear it because it's funnier than last. Like, one thing that what's it called, that Allie didn't mention that was pretty fucking good in that episode was how everyone thought that Cartman was the troll on the school website, saying like all these nasty things and photoshopping like moms with dicks in their mouth and shit. Like, every single line that came out of his mouth there, talking about like, hey, women are funny. I forgot the last time I was like, oh my god, fuck yes, you're saying it. Like, I've been so sick and tired of like when Paul Feige came out, it was like, you know, women are funny. They need to acknowledge that women can be funny too, even Ghostbusters. And like the way that they addressed that shit was it was genius.
Sure, I like how they just lampoon the old generation for like, you remember this? You remember this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
all the time.
Racism?
Remember no ISIS?
Go ahead.
Oh,
like I love that shit, because my main problem, like especially with a lot of people when you hang out with people like from the older generation, like, oh, it was so good in my time. You kids today, it sucks. You have no idea. And that was like a perfect fuck you to a lot of those people.
No, it really was. I watched a couple of clips. Julian, I'm sorry, I kind of lied, man. I didn't watch the entire episode because, fuck.
I know you didn't, because you would have liked it.
I watched some of it though, like, because I was gonna give it a chance, dude, but I couldn't fucking last. I'm sorry, but there was things I found kind of funny.
You need to go back and watch the old shit before you can watch this and really get it. But like, this is good stuff.
You know, I honestly, that sounds like that might be the case. And maybe, you know, I'll do that one of these days. If we do the after hours thing, you stay in with us all night and everything, maybe you can show me some shit, dude, and we can just sit back, chill, eat some popcorn, all that shit. Be fine. Because it's art, man.
No, but seriously, like, they are, like, some of the, in my most humble opinion, I think South Park is the most creative and clever thing on TV, period. Like, they are fucking saying things in a way that is laugh out loud hilarious.
And I felt the same thing about another show that's going to be ending soon, but yo, people, regular show, season 8, shit's ending.
Oh, I heard about that.
I'm not a real big fan of that show to begin with, so I'm not shedding a tear for it.
Yeah, I've
Max,
literally
watched that,
so.
Now I know that that's regular show, the one with the blue bird. I had no idea what that was.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
it was basically a stoner comedy without any of them getting high at any point.
Yeah.
True.
Just soda.
It's Workaholics but animated. It's Ed and Eddie but modern. It's
that's a good way to describe it. I do see it like that.
Yeah. But no, Max, yeah, dude. So you don't like it at all? Like, did you watch a lot of it, or you kind of like just? I'm sick of seeing it.
It's not that I don't like it at all. I just like I'm okay with it. I just don't think it's really amazing. It's just like it's just a couple of guys who work in the park, and that's really it. And we have to deal with the birds' crappy love life.
Yeah, God, I love the way he says it too. Like the birds' crappy love, like not like Mordecai or like this person.
Like is he gonna fuck the other bird or the cloud? Who cares?
What?
No, legit, he's not
Wait,
lying.
what?
Like, that's the storyline. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're going with.
That's funny.
Yeah. God damn, he really just summed it up, and like, I feel stupid for watching it now. Fuck you, Max. Like,
I'm glad this shit's getting canceled. Fuck you.
Yeah, that meme that Skull just posted in the chat is the only thing I know about the show.
Oh!
dog.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember for too.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I mean, that's happening. But on the flip side, to be positive, and people probably don't give a fuck about this, but I sure the fuck do, and we will for sure be doing watching parties. I'm doing that back. My YouTube account has been uncanceled, so we're definitely doing this, people, every Sunday after the Sunday service. Negan's Way, people. Walking Dead is coming back. October.
I don't want to say, guys, I know y'all want to get really happy about Walking Dead. I just want to say something to my co-host real quick. You are really trying to get a cease and desist from AMC, aren't you?
No, fuck AMC. They didn't win this shit. I'm coming back. Nate Diaz has returned. I'm going to have a view party. I'm going to put all the commercials on that motherfucker. I'm going to show all the advertisements on that motherfucker. Anyways, no, I'm not going to do
And you're going to get banned.
No, okay, so some backstory. What happened was last September. God damn, it's been that long. Jesus, they really fucked me, didn't they?
Yeah.
Last September, I was watching Walking Dead with Adrian, Jenny. I think Jenny was there. Porno Chris, and I had to kick him out. A bunch of other shit was happening, and I think Allie was there
That's not
too.
surprising.
I know, right?
I was actually there for this one.
Oh, you were? Okay. And we're enjoying it. We're having a good time. Bunch of the Toasties came in from the off-air chat on doubletoasties.com. And I was like, hey, you know, this is so much fun. We're having such a good time. I'm going to go ahead and stream this shit. Because YouTube's not going to care that much if it's like a small little screen. Well, they did.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, and they banned me for a fucking year. A full year. 12 months. And my ass still hurts.
Well, you showed copyrighted material. That's what happens.
But even if it's a small screen, man. Even if it's a small screen.
Yep.
Even if it's a small screen.
Well, God
Yo,
damn.
man. Even if it's on a cell phone size screen, maybe.
So come out to our next viewing party and see him actually get sued.
No, I will not do that, people. Next time
Watch
we do
You're gonna get fucked up faster than Negan's victim.
You're gonna have to do those quizzes again just to get a paycheck.
Like the guy with a hammer. Like, hey, shut this off.
No, Julie, you know what's gonna be? I'm gonna be on my knees, and he's gonna come to like AMC's gonna be like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and just fucking slam me with that.
Taking it
goddamn
like
bat.
a champ.
Taking it like a dumbass.
This is how you feel, boy, when you copyright our material, you dumb motherfucker. Bah!
Niggas like, you don't know shit. Poop Pants City, motherfucker.
This ass whooping was brought to you by Coca-Cola, motherfucker. Support The Walking Dead.
I had to bring your horse back.
But yeah, I'm asking you guys though. What do you guys think about this Walking Dead return, man? Like, anyone excited but me?
I'm excited for Negan and Negan only.
I like how everyone's like, nah.
I'm
It was more like Negan.
I
mean, I like the actor. The guy's playing that as a brilliant fucking actor, but it's just like, here's the next like line of villain, some guy that they're gonna beat by blowing up Alexandria, and then they're just gonna move on to another place.
Yeah.
If they fuck up Negan, I swear to God, I will not forgive this show.
No, but this is the thing. Like, I'm actually curious because from what Corey talked about on the show, and from what I hear about from the people that actually read the comments, Negan is like this motherfucker that just don't give a shit. Like, I'm going.
Negan, he doesn't. He does not give a shit. No, I'm still reading the comments. He does not give a shit.
Yeah. So I'm actually curious to see if they're gonna do that. Even though I really don't give a shit about The Walking Dead, but I love characters like that.
Negan's like, well, fuck you. I don't care about you.
I'm gonna walk around with a baseball bat.
Julia, and you can't argue with me about this, but I'm just tired of zombies. That's just me personally. I'm fucking tired of zombies.
Yeah, I'm
I am so tired.
I'm tired of anime cat girls,
But if they're done well, I can't resist it. And I love it.
No, but I gotta admit that Walking Dead does some cool things with them, and like, hey, who knows? With this character archetype, they might do some cooler things.
I'll be honest.
Allie, because Allie, I know for sure she got out of it. By the way, I always try to get you back into like, Allie, yo, you excited? She's like, no. But watching this trailer now, anything changed at all?
No.
Nothing at all. So okay. Well, god damn it. I wish people come back to it because Danielle is the same way. I know Ray's the same way. I try to get people back into this shit. No one wants to do it.
It's because it's so repetitive. That's the problem with the show. Like, everyone just characters die in the show for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Shit, right now I think Fear Walking Dead is actually better than the main series.
Oh,
That's actually the showrunner's fault because I recently read an article detailing like some behind the scenes goings for The Walking Dead, and a lot of the mishaps that go on with the show, that's on the showrunner. They sometimes fuck up on purpose just because like they don't like an actor and like their attitude is like, well, it's a zombie show. We can kill you anytime we fucking want to. So who cares?
That's not how you really should run a show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's not, and it's fucked up part.
By the way,
that's really why I'm not a
Adrian,
fan.
Thank you, Adrian. Fear the Walking Dead. That's some bullshit. Ganja, I have a feeling you didn't watch that shit because that fucking show is poo-poo caca.
I watched it. I actually enjoyed it because it actually showed the military didn't collapse in fucking 2 days or maybe a fucking hour.
That's what's ridiculous. It's like...
Dude, there's fucking people walking around with
get
heads
past that
half
first
blown out, eating people, and that's ridiculous.
Okay, I can't even argue this shit. I can't because you're right, and he makes a fucking point, and I can't fight it. But, yo, people, on the flip side, and you guys talk about repetitiveness, this is certainly not repetitive, and I'm happy as fuck about this. But Spawn is coming back. Todd McFarlane provided some major Spawn movie updates in this video over here, and this girl was, man, she's so fine. But,
Spawn is like Sonic. They keep trying to bring it back, but it's dead.
Todd McFarlane does this every 3 months. I promise. He does this every 3 months. Like, hey guys, the movie's coming, then he disappears back into his hole and never to be seen again for another 3 months.
Well, if he says it enough, it'll happen.
Go ahead, Anthony.
No, I was about to say, like, I would be excited with you about Spawn, if only for one. This motherfucker was like, oh, after that first Spawn movie, never again. They're not touching my property ever again. Fuck everything, nothing. But then he didn't even bitch or move when he saw Deadpool, comic book rated R. Oh yeah, remember Spawn, people?
It's coming.
Yeah.
I think Ganja summed it up the best, man. It's like Sonic, but for comic books.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just saying, like, I'm sick of the superhero shit. I'm sick of the fucking Marvel this, DC that, Marvel this, DC that, and it's like blah blah blah, the whole thing. But like this, you don't see. What's up?
Is Spawn DC, Marvel, or Image?
I think
is McFarlane.
Yeah, I think it's just McFarlane. He owns it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
WB owns it now, right?
It's so weird. You know that legal shit, Nick. That shit is so fucking weird.
It's like an offside comic to WB. It's not technically DC, but it's within that household.
I think it's probably similar to how the Incredible Hulk is. Like, Marvel owns the rights to Incredible Hulk, but probably Warner Brother owns the movie rights to making a Spawn movie. There's probably some weird shit like that.
Actually, New Line Cinema, I think, made that movie. So whoever absorbed them.
Yeah, or New Line Cinema probably own it. So
they're not around anymore.
Somebody in Mexico just has the fucking rights to it, and nobody knows this.
Skull says Image in the chat, but like,
yeah, I just looked it up. It's Image Comics, the same people as The Walking Dead.
Let me tell you something. If Image Comics is smart, they will not do that, and they will just start working on Chew and make that into an HBO miniseries and make the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
because that would be original, and that would be something that people wouldn't be expecting, and it would fit the goofy superhero thing.
True,
Julie made a good point right there. That was fucking genius right there.
Only if they already didn't do it with the animated series, and it was fucking amazing, and it kind of reached a climax already. So if anything was trying to do like any series, like live action or animated, it would try to live up to the hype of that other one, and it really can't do it because that shit was so beautiful.
One thing I want to bring up right here really quick is, and this is a quote that pissed me the fuck off about it because I was just happy. And the thing is, I thought you guys were going to be happy and I was going to bring you all down with like the bad news. But you guys already like, fuck this shit, so hey. But this is what I was going to say because he told her that the world's going to be real except for one thing that's going to move. And that you're never going to see a dude in a rubber suit. This is going to be my Jaws shark. And then showed her some concept art. So the problem is, he wants this to be a situation where you're teased the whole fucking time, like Blair Witch Project or something, where you never really see Spawn. That, you know, maybe at the end.
Oh my god, we saw this movie. It's called the fucking what's it? Alan fucking crank guys.
Godzilla.
The Ghost Rider.
Oh wait, which Ghost Rider? Oh,
Ghost Rider sequel, man. From the guys where like Ghost Rider.
Fuck this movie already, then. Yeah, this movie can get a fuck you already.
How do you make Ghost Rider boring?
Well, they're about to challenge that with Spawn.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Maybe they're gonna challenge that with
opposite,
the Shield.
Yo, but yeah, so I mean, like I said, I brought y'all down with that. But let's end this off on a good note, people. It's time for some Stranger Things talks. If you guys don't want to get spoiled, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out. Jenny, I'm looking at you. Get the fuck out.
Fine, guys. Bye.
Out. You
are the weakest link.
Go. No, I'm kidding with you, Jenny. Don't go nowhere. Stick around after hours. I know we keep saying it, but after hours.
Go.
So
She left. She didn't want to
But
spoil.
before we leave Spawn, did McFarlane say that he doesn't want a rubber costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know, man. It's fucked up, dude. Like that's.
I see it now, man. It's gonna be a cross between the fucking Ghost Rider sequel and the fucking Green Lantern, and
or the Enchantress, some weird shit like that.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so stupid looking. Enchantress at least looked good.
That's true.
Maybe I can add this to my list of the the best worst movies.
Maybe you never know.
I
I'm
think
trying to be
Spawn
happy
is
about it.
way criticized more than it deserves. Like I watched it a few years ago. Like it's a regular old '90s movie. There's a couple special effects. There's some corny lines, and the guy is trying to save the girl.
Exactly, yeah. But I actually really like the first Spawn. But moving on to Stranger Things, and this is where I'm going to shut my mouth because I have not seen Stranger Things. But I am very, very curious as to what you guys think because that shit looks amazing.
No, you know what, April, you take it from here because like you don't be on the MCA for one a lot, and I'm actually curious to hear your opinions about the show.
You go on, baby. You show them how much you know about the television. You go on.
You go on.
Okay, hi. My name's April. And talk about your things. No, but seriously, the show is it's so good. The actors on it, they're amazing. I actually saw some stats today, and it was watched like 44 million times. And the number 2 show was Orange Is the New Black, and it was watched like 14 million times. So it's like a huge gap. I think the reason this show is so popular is because if you look at the fans, it's like half kids and it's half adults, and kids are just like super loyal. When they're into something, they like follow it all the way. And you know, like the first like 2 episodes, they were a little slow. I honestly think if they would have put like the first 1 and 2 episodes together, it would have had like a better flow. But by episode 3, it just hit the ground running, and I just couldn't stop watching. I like to hear what Allie thinks about it though, because she stuck with it from the beginning. So I want to hear like her initial thoughts, like what made her like just go for it.
Okay, well, actually, I was kind of like on par with how I felt with, what you felt first with the show. I thought at first like, okay, this is okay, but it's not really grabbing me. The thing that really started to grab me first was that monster, like that you're showing right now.
Yeah,
at the beginning.
Was so good.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what the heck is that? Okay, you got me. And when, Will finally went missing, that's when it really started. This is when I started getting more into it. But I would say probably like the second episode, I was definitely hooked. I felt like as the show went on, I love how, things were revealed about characters. You thought they were going to go in this really cliche direction, and they went the opposite, which was really nice. And it was just, I just loved the whole feel. Like, I watched this with my mom. I rewatched this with my mom, and she genuinely thought this was filmed in the 80s. That's
wow.
Yeah, and she lived through the 80s, so of course it was really kind of cool to have that reaction from her. She's like, well, this was shot like a long time ago, right? And I'm like, no, it was just released a couple of months ago. So, it was really cool. Like, it really does feel like an authentic 80s movie. And I just love the narrative. I just felt like it just picked up and it just kept going, and it got better and better as each episode goes on.
I mean, it does subtle things, and actually it doesn't even beat you over the head with the that it's from the 80s or that it's taken from that. Like, they never actually even say the name of the year. They never even call out the year.
Just in the first part.
Yeah.
Exactly, first episode, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just throw a little like hints. Like the first scene, you see like these kids playing Dungeons and Dragons. Well, like that's not the first scenes, but like you see them playing Dungeons and Dragons. And then when the little boy's going home before he actually gets kidnapped by the monster, they're playing like the synthwave music from the 80s. It's just like, and then the cinematography and the shots that they have and how they use just like lights and shadows. Like it's like slight hints to like these 80 tropes, but it doesn't beat you over the head with them. And it makes the show fresh for it. So yeah, I actually agree. And to point out, and I actually want to get you guys' opinions about this, but this show, a lot of other things, because I actually just watched The Jungle Book, and I agree with Martin and Corey. That child actor was not that great. But people need to actually take notice with Stranger Things, because the child actors, I think that's why you said, April, the audience is so diverse, because the children, relate to the other children, even though it's a different time period. And then the adults can just relate because, just great dialogue.
The performances and characters are by far the best thing about the show. By far.
Can I ask, like, who's your favorite kid in the show? Like, who do you guys think gives like the best performance?
Oh, I can't remember the kid's name, but they always call him Toothless. He was really a stand-up.
Oh,
like the scene where he was talking about the magnets, and he was like, "Yeah, the teacher was talking about the magnets." Do I literally have to explain this to you guys? Come on, are you this?
Oh yeah.
He seems like the smartest and kind of like the most stable one out of the kids that you have to interact with most of the time.
Yeah, the funny little stereotype of he's always hungry.
Although his reference to the Star Wars is getting a little like, okay, now you're starting to beat me over the head with a little bit more, but it still kind of felt natural. He's like, oh my God, they sold us out. Lando. That shit was stupid. But go ahead, April.
no, I really like Will. I know he wasn't in the show that long, but I feel like he kind of gave it that energy that needed to be like. He was so scared, and I just felt, and he didn't have any lines hardly, so he just had to act with it. And I'm like, man, I feel this kid. I don't really even know him. I know a bit about him, but I hope they find him, and because he was just kind of. Anything bad that happened to him, so I really liked him the most. I thought with the little bit that he had show, he did a good job.
Okay, yeah, true. And you talk about the little kid that got kidnapped, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, the kid that went to the upside down.
Yeah, the upside down. I love
this
how
one kid right here, the one with the yellow shirt.
No.
That's one of the characters in the show.
Oh, that's
One of
Will.
the friends at the start that gets kind of like missing.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, it's Will, the kid that got stuck in the upside down.
Yeah, upside down. And that also subtle detail. Like, okay, like these kids, they were relating it automatically to Dungeons and Dragons. Like they wasn't trying to sound overly smart. They sounded like kids explaining big stuff, like big concepts, like going to different universes and stuff. They call it the upside down. And going back to your point, April, when you said like, what is one of your favorite characters? I was actually impressed what they did with characters like 11. She had very little dialogue. Like very little dialogue. She basically
so cute.
Yeah, she was. She's adorable. She had very little dialogue, and most of her acting was based on body language and movements, and like one sayings. And they did a lot with that. Like it actually made her character more endearing because of it.
You're right, because when Dustin, like after I forgot what happens in that scene, but in the school and he's trying the chocolate pudding, he's like, look at her, she needs something, and she's like all over like a baby animal. I'm like, man, I feel for her, even though I know she's like, she can kill you in a second.
Yeah.
And I love what about her performance is that it really did feel like an adult in a child's body. Just her facial expressions were just so mature. Like she's beyond her years. You can just see.
She's good. Everyone's been saying that she's like Emma Watts. I mean, I don't really think that. I just that's probably all they can think of at that time. But like, I mean, she's British, but I think she has a lot going for her. I'd like to see what she does out of this.
And one little thing like that the brothers, the creators of the show did is like, because they like you can see like in the trailer, like she has her hair cut, like she's like got like a low hair. And in real life, she had long hair. She was really nervous about doing that, and she thought like it would make her like ugly or whatever. And what the brothers did, they showed her Mad Max, Charlize Theron's character in Mad Max, and like showed her like you'll be fine with like hair like this, you'll be perfect. And that like kind of gave her a little bit of strength to just cut her hair off and like be 11.
Yeah.
Wow, that's paying a lot.
Mad Max is so good.
Yeah, no, it is a really surprisingly good show.
I want to ask y'all guys this too, and I'm actually still thinking about it as it goes on and stuff like that. And April, I just want to say you might want to bounce off the call and come back in because your shit's sounding like a robot. But
God.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
But
Google Hangouts.
Rashad, I want to ask you first. What did you feel about the series actually killing out Barb that quick?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't feel anything because like that character, like even her best friend didn't give a damn about her. Like you know what? I'm just gonna get drunk with this guy. I'm gonna leave. Oh, you'll be all right. I'm just gonna go off. Like you can find your own ride home. Like what, your parents aren't even gonna put up any letters. They're not concerned about you going. Like nobody gave a fuck about this character when she left the screen. So why should I?
Why?
Man.
I was wondering, does anyone actually care about Barb?
Nobody cared about Barb.
He was just a plot device to make us like more anxious because we found out Barb is dead. Spoiler alert.
No, this is spoiler discussion, so you good.
Yeah, when 11 goes into the the upside down, and it's like, oh crap, we don't know if Will is still alive. So that was the whole point of Barb's
that's
character.
exactly what she was meant for. That it was meant to show that, like, yeah, this creature can kill you if it gets a hold of you, and if Will might be in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so weird because it's like she gets captured second but killed first. And I'm just like, I expected them to explain it at some point of why would the creature kill you? Why would the creature capture you?
Well,
they kind of completely.
Thanks for Redhead. You can't get that off from just the visual effects. Jesus Christ.
To be fair, like I feel like Will, because of the kids, his other friends he hangs around, they're very resourceful, and he was just very smart. I had a feeling like he was just a smart kid that knew how to hide from this monster, whereas Barb was like, she
was stuck down in an empty pool. She couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's all I was thinking the entire thing. I'm like, is Barb okay? Is Barb gonna make it?
It was funny too because in that one scene, I just started laughing out loud. Going back to I can't remember who said it in the call, but they were saying, "Yeah, nobody give a fuck about Barb," because that scene where her friend actually calls her mom and was like, "Yeah, she came home." She was like, "No, I didn't notice. I thought she was with you."
It's the 80s. Nobody watches their fucking kids, man.
And just look, if you can just look at the character, look at the look and the way she carries herself. She has these really thick ass glasses. She's dressed as like a librarian. She's meant to be like a squirrelish to like small girl.
Yeah.
Like she's meant to be like hidden and like nobody is supposed to see her really.
Fuckers in that school. Are you kidding me? They all dress goofy and terribly.
It's the 80s, so
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's funny because this show, like, it takes so much from the 80s, and I feel that that's what the first half of it was. Because me, it's like I've seen a lot of the movies they're trying to emulate like the Goonies, E.T., and whatever the hell Steven Spielberg made. The first half is kind of what that is, and to me, it didn't really start unfolding until the actual mystery started unfolding. That's when it becomes a much better show, in my opinion. When you start seeing the monster, you start kind of understanding the physics and what the hell's actually going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to kind of piggyback. Oh,
no, go ahead, Rashad.
No, I was saying, and to kind of piggyback on what you said, Anthony, like, I love the 80s references in this movie. Like, they could have beat you over the head with it like an Adam Sandler movie does. Like, just beat you over the head with 80s references in like a now period piece movie. But they really do a good job of like putting it in the background and not letting you see it. And I love the synth pop theme song. I listen to that song repeatedly because I love that theme. I love music like that so much.
The soundtrack is so good.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Like everybody's waiting for the next Young Thug, and not to disregard those albums. There's probably gonna be some good music, but everybody's waiting on that. The Kid Cudi next cut. Fuck everything. I'm waiting on the Stranger Things soundtrack. Like seriously, that shit is amazing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they just do subtle references. Like I said, that bike ride home in the first scene. It's just like some subtle synth music, and it's fucking wonderful. Like I was already hooked immediately. But moving on here, I wanted to ask you guys about Ramona Ryder's character.
Oh yeah, the mother.
Do y'all think she was a bit over the top?
Yes.
No. One of the best things about it, she's one of the reasons why you gave a shit. Like if she wouldn't have cared like she did, why would we keep watching?
But the moment she just took it way too far.
Like that was probably the strongest thing. Like just to bring it, because I haven't said much throughout this. Like for me, like I love 80s movies. Like that is my shit. But like for some reason, it was like this is like too salty. There's too much 80s in this. Like it was like overflowing for me. Like it did. Like it felt like it was its own thing. But every 5 seconds, it's like it's borrowing from something. You know what I mean? Like the whole time, it's like E.T. The whole time, it's the Goonies. And not that I don't like these things, but it never like made me go like, whoa, holy fuck. I was like, oh, that's neat, but it never, like blew my top. It's like solid B stuff, but like
everything should be in moderation, basically.
Yeah, but it also just like, I don't know, for me it was very predictable. Like sure they subverted some of your expectations by having like, some characters doing slightly different things, but at the end of things, like
and I will never
expect the very end though being what it was, like him like keeping a secret, that is what boosted it up for me. Because if the ending would have been bad, I would not give a fuck about this show.
Well, you guys are actually good speaking. like kind of like little reviews and stuff, but like let's actually get into spoiler territory. Do they actually show the monster at the end of the?
Yeah,
Yeah, he gets shown in several episodes.
Okay, spoiler, yeah, full on spoiler territory. Full on spoiler territory. But I just like the little hints and references to the okay, because at the very beginning, like this, oh my god, the show is really good with foreshadowing. But the first episode, they reference a specific comic book. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get your." I can't remember the number, but he was like, "Yeah, I want your X-Men."
X-Men 11 or something.
Yeah, X-Men or something like that. He said, "I want that." But you actually look up that the comic book. It's actually a scene where Phoenix actually like puts up somebody against like a chalkboard, and it like pretty much mirrors the exact same scene at the ending of Stranger Things. And it kind of like
I didn't know that.
It's fucking amazing. And it's like it alludes that they like in a way that 11 is almost like Jean Grey, and like in the sense that she will when she returns, because let's all face it, we all think that 11 is still alive.
Oh god, this is
just
Something is yeah, she's not dead.
She's
gonna
not
come
dead.
back as a Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, that's
well,
what.
explain that. You gotta explain that. Like, how did she die and stuff like that?
Oh,
pretty much, they use a rock, a slingshot. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Man, that is the funniest thing in the fucking movie where they're trying to use a slingshot. I was laughing out loud, and they straight up use it. It is hilarious.
No, it was like actually no ganja. They're actually like the black kid. That motherfucking kid is a G. That
He had a headband on. He was ready to go to war.
No, but he just like slinging this shit back.
That's the only character I've liked in advertisement because he looks like some kind of like little Bruce Leroy character or some shit like the 70s.
Everybody's kind of a moron, which is hilarious.
Everybody's screaming at him saying, "Get the monster! Get the monster!" He just got the slingshot shooting rocks at the shit, and then the last one it shoots him the monster up against a chalkboard. You're like, "What the fuck? It actually worked?" But no, it's just 11, and she pushes the monster all the way back in the chalkboard, and she's pretty much like nut.
And reenact the end of X2.
Honestly, like the end of the show borrows a lot from one of my favorite movies, and that's why I was kind of just like, meh. Like, if anyone has seen Wreck or Wreck 2 specifically, like that La Niña Modera, the fucking like that fucking thing that's this fucked up, like deformed woman that comes after the people. At one point, she like grabs someone by the head in an upside down type world. Like they turn the lights on and off and she disappears. And at one point she grabs someone and like throws up into their mouth this like long, weird, like worm looking thing, just like at the end of Stranger Things. So that was another one of those things where I was like, I've seen it done really cool. So it I don't know. I see where it's all going.
Oh shit! I see what you're talking about. God damn. Is it this person right or this thing right here?
Yeah, that's La Niña Modera. At one point, yeah, that's the actor. He's actually physically deformed.
Oh my
That's
god!
how fucking cool that movie is. Yeah. That's a different person. That's
no, I know.
because-
Whoever did this is fucking retarded. But yeah.
Yo,
like-
if you guys haven't seen Wreck, oh my god, you need to fucking.
No,
the first
Julian,
Wreck is amazing, but yeah.
Wreck is cool, but Quarantine is actually better.
Ooh.
Nobody on the planet believes that statement.
I just love this.
Julian, I'm just saying, man. You know, Goodfellas, it's good, but Godfathers did it better.
Like I'm gonna say this. I think I know what Anthony's trying to say. I'm gonna help him out because I would have whooped your ass too. But like, here's the thing: Wreck is not. It's not very. You can't absorb it as well as Quarantine. Quarantine's better in essence. But if you want to be scared out of your fucking mind, watch Wreck. Is that
if you're an idiot, watch Quarantine. If you have a brain and you can read subtitles, watch Wreck.
Okay, well, that's been a Julianized review of Quarantine.
But going back to Stranger Things, I was pretty much like saying like the monster gets destroyed by 11 because she's actually the reason. We find out she's the reason why it's there. Well, her and the scientist, because she touched the creature, opened up a portal into our world.
Well, she didn't know no better. That's on the scientists.
Yeah, she didn't know. She didn't know. They was forcing her to do that.
But, I know this is probably taken from Stephen King, but basically get Carrie and Fear and Elle. The same thing that they call them is a little girl with telekinesis.
Oh, yeah.
They make a Carrie reference in that show somewhere.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, they actually make a Carrie reference though. But yeah, pretty much she writes it out because she feels like the monster is her responsibility to kill, and they dissolve, and pretty much that. But we all conclude that 11 is pretty much still alive because the Eggo waffles that the officer, the chief of police, actually puts in that little box.
Yeah,
So
that guy's a badass.
I think that actually alludes to that. And going back to the Dark Phoenix parallel, they're actually saying a lot of speculation is going around that 11, when she revives, she's probably going to be the next monster. Like she's going to evolve into that thing or the slug. Like I'm not sure.
I think that's going to be Will.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. What do you guys?
Yeah, what the hell was it?
One of those characters who we've grown to love, it could even be that toothless kid, is going to have that slug thing that kid threw up go into them. Someone
He's
is
gonna be
gonna
a new monster.
I know so. I can almost guarantee it. That's exactly what happened in Wreck. And
I think what it is
what they're
based
building
on,
up to.
because he throws it up and then he kind of starts seeing the other world. So I think Will's gonna have some sort of power or some sort of vision to be able to kind of either see this thing or see
He
the
still has a
portal or
connection to the upside down.
Yeah, I think he's gonna turn bad.
What if that was the
Like it
creature's plan?
I don't
The
think
creature's
Like
plan to
what?
kill itself?
No, like the worms.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
they're using that kid the same way that the twist is that they're using the reporter in like the second Wreck. That's just a way for them to get that stuff into that world. They're just using it. So I bet you the season 2 is going to open with him throwing up more of those slugs.
Well, that's actually what I
I'm
want to ask you guys.
Maybe
I can see that.
Before we conclude with
Well,
sports,
like-
I want to ask you guys that, by the way. How do you guys see the second season coming along? And do you think you have to wait 5 years like all the other stuff on Netflix?
It's coming next year.
Wow. I'm surprised.
Damn.
They said they're filming in October.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 2017. I don't know when, like the beginning or the end of the year, but it just said 2017.
So do y'all think it's going to continue the high quality content it's providing you guys, or it's going to slip
Of
into
course
that way?
Oh, dude, Netflix has been
so.
knocking it out of the park.
I don't know, Mac. People thought that about Mr. Robot after his first season.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's
that's
on
not
USA.
Netflix.
You have Netflix. Orange is the New Black keeps getting better every season.
No,
Yeah,
but
the production value, man, is what's going to keep these shows going. Like
Yeah.
it looks so good. Like the writing, like even if it suffers a lot, I still think people will watch it.
like personally, the writing can still be good, but personally, I feel like it depends on where they go with the story. Going back to speculation, I don't know where they can pretty much go anywhere with this. But the better parallel is actually they were saying like the creature was kind of like an infestation, and they compared it to aliens. It just wants to infect other hosts. Because you see, like when they had saved the kid, he was like injecting it, like even to Barb, they was injecting the slugs into her. They was injecting other patrons and everything else.
Yeah.
So this thing is kind of like just a fungus almost. Because y'all want to hear something cool? The monster was slightly inspired by the clickers in The Last of Us.
I was just about.
Yeah,
to
I can see that by the face.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
It
that
gave
goes
off that vibe. The whole
that
show.
goes back to like the monster being like a fungus thing. It doesn't want to kill or nothing. It just wants to spread.
Tell that to Barb.
Yeah, wait, what you say, Alan?
Tell that to Barb.
Yeah.
That is the most annoying character death I think I've ever had to sit through.
No, but it just wants to spread. So I don't know which route they're gonna take.
Different kind of spread with Barb.
But 11 could come back as, quote unquote, the Dark Phoenix.
Not that
or
you could. It's
or
wet.
that one kid can be like, I guess a creature within himself. So I don't know. Like who?
I
whatever.
like the idea. Them turning 11 into the villain, that sounds awesome, but my only fear is if they open with that, it's totally going to end with her becoming the friend again. It's totally going to end like that. There's no way that they could be like, dude, shoot her in the head. You have to kill her. Like, there's no way they're going to take out that character.
I don't think they.
No, I just had this crazy thought that like maybe Will end up as because of his infestation as some kind of like permanent link between the two worlds, for like more things to come through.
Yeah,
and then Will's gonna be this character you spent the whole season searching for. Well, might have to pull a bullet in his brain.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Avatar. He's gonna be the bridge between two worlds.
The worst case scenario is that they're like, all right, let's just, do the sequel thing. This time this kid gets kidnapped. That would be
The Hangover.
Fucking worse.
No, I hope they don't do that, Julian.
We'll go to Hong Kong for no reason.
That's what I said. And they can probably still make that seem like a good show. Like another kid gets kidnapped and it still be good. But it's the story. It's the same thing, so I wouldn't like it. So
I'm sick of the missing girl, man. I'm sick of that story. It's fucking Twin Peaks. That's what it is.
But to wrap this up, though,
Have you heard the Stranger Things Twin
I still
Peaks
need to finish Twin Peaks.
mashup?
No, but I'm sure it's the exact same thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, but go ahead, Nick.
No, I was gonna say, like, to wrap this up though, like all of y'all, like if you guys can give me a rating and stuff, because we've been on this, I don't know if you guys know this, for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know you guys like this shit, but like,
Hey, Nick said, "Cut this shit off, bro. Wrap this shit up, B." No, I'll go first. The show was good, really, really good. And my mom said it best. Writer, Miss Writer. This is actually probably one of her best memorable roles for me. Even though it was a little cartoonish at points, but you still connected with her. You still feel like, yeah, she wants to get her fucking son back, and she's gonna do whatever it takes to get her back. So I agree. So it was good, and like I said, fuck every other musical artist, fuck Kanye, and I love Kanye, but that Stranger Things soundtrack makes this show a full price for me. Like,
okay,
God
sweet.
damn.
Totally agree.
Oh yeah. How about you, April?
I'm gonna just agree with what Anthony said. He hit everything on the note, full price.
Oh, snippety snap. Alan, Birdman.
If you love the 80s, full price. If you don't like the 80s, give it 2 episodes. But I'd say check it out. And regardless if you like the 80s or not, definitely check it out. So, matinee?
All right,
Okay.
nice.
I agree. I can see that.
Okay.
Ellie.
Stranger Things, again, like, I really don't have much to add. Like, 80s, if you like it, hey, you will love it. If you love Spielberg, if you love Stephen King, this is right up your alley. Even if you don't, I think it's worth giving it a try because you're just going to fall in love with the characters. I would give it a high full price.
All right, damn. High foot.
Nice.
Damn near almost better than sex. Anthony, you're going. Ganja Guru, you haven't watched it either, huh?
I give it a some old bullshit.
You've seen half a trailer and...
No, did Julian go?
No, I didn't see shit. Move on.
No, just said Julian.
No, I haven't said anything yet.
No, go ahead, Julian.
So, I think I mentioned, like, in the middle of talking about it a bit that I would give it, like, a B. But, like, this is one of those things, like, just to switch it up from what everyone's saying, because, like, I agree with everything that's been said. This is something I want to love. I want to love this so fucking bad. But it never clicked with me in the way that, like, Breaking Bad did, where it was just like, jizz.
He had to wipe his screen after every episode.
Dude, after every 5 seconds, man, it was just like, shit, Walter White, I can't see your face. But, like,
Someone put up that picture of Randy Marsh.
It's one of those things where, like, I saw the finish line the whole time. I was like, oh, fuck, man, you're gonna make it. It's gonna, like, it just never just baffled me and just blew my mind. I want more of the, what's it called? More of the Upside Down world, more Silent Hill shit. I totally agree, full price. I want to give it more, but this is a solid B.
Which is funny you say that. Just quick point. I was watching a reference and a video, and the creators actually said, and that's as soon as they went to the Upside Down, I said the same thing. This reminds me of Silent Hill, and that's the inspiration for the Upside Down. So Silent Hill. I was like, dude.
One thing to the show's credit, a bunch of people during this review, they called it a movie. And that's pretty flattering for a TV show because that means it has budget, it has oomph, it has the look. So, I mean, that's just more points.
Okay, how about you, Jay?
Wait, Jay? Well, Jay, that's right, Jay.
Well, I would give it a solid full price. It's got some great cinematography in it it had a few unique shots. I don't know if they were borrowed from something else.
Like the one that was from E.T. or the one that was from The Thing.
Oh, I love that thing, man.
Yeah, where did they pull that one where he's pulling stuff out of his trunk and there's light shining from it? It's kind of like a different angle on that Tarantino shot.
Yeah, kind of like that briefcase thing where John Travolta opens it up. And
I liked it. It looked really, it all looked really good. So it's like, learn from the good things. But and the score was pretty awesome. And the best you can often hope for with child actors is that they're not completely annoying. And none of the child actors were ever more than a little annoying.
Yeah.
So, and there was a lot of great performances. So, yeah, Full price.
Everyone really loves the shit. Rashad, how about you, brother?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything everybody said. Like, this is a full-on 80s show from Dungeons and Dragons down to them plucking Winona Ryder right out of the 80s movies that she
down to the
infested in.
corded phone.
Yeah, like the soundtrack is awesome. I really didn't notice, like with most Netflix shows, you kind of notice a little bit of dragging, but I didn't really notice it here because it's 8 episodes instead of the usual 13 that they give to first seasons. Love the actors. All the child actors were great in this. So yeah, I give it 4 out of 5 Eggo waffles.
Man, that's a good way to end this shit off, man. And really quick, before we continue on, I'm just gonna put this out there so people can cloud her and bug her with happy birthday messages. Allie, in what? I think it's 3 days. You are gonna be 21 years old. Holy shit! Right?
Happy early birthday!
Yeah, happy early birthday!
Wait! Damn it! 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, wait, you're getting
Happy birthday to you.
Man, you hear that singing?
This is actually getting crazy.
Wait, gotcha. Let's do the hip hop version.
Pull out the Star Wars cake.
Give me some rhymes.
It's Alan's birthday.
Look at her. She looks terrified, man.
Birthday.
It's like watching Jesse Pinkman's friends from Breaking Bad trying to rap.
No, actually, what I was gonna do, I was gonna do it in Fred Durst voice, like, "Yo, happy birthday to you!"
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No way.
Allie looks more terrified here than the last horror movie she watched.
And
Yeah, this is weird.
And speaking of horror, man, Penny Dreadful this week, season 3, it's happening.
I think it's already on there, isn't it?
Yeah, it came in. It got on Netflix today.
Oh
so.
shit! So hey, next week, can we expect you? Are you gonna be binge watching it? We're gonna be able to get
Dude,
your.
I've already watched the whole entire series.
Do it again.
But I'm doing
is
it
it good?
again.
Do you like
It's
it?
so good. I'm watching it again.
Okay, so
I like Ava Green, so
Eva Green's my girl. I gotta watch it again.
yeah, so
Eva Green is like creepy hot, like a witch.
she's super gorgeous.
I never knew this, but she's French. I thought she was British.
There's a French movie that she did called The Dreamers, and it's one of the first movies I saw that was NC-17, and it's a really weird movie, but it's actually pretty good. But there's like a lot of nudity in it, and a lot of people confused her with like a porn actress because she's like fully naked, and I mean like all the way down to it. But it's a really, like I said, it's a pretty good movie. Anybody that likes like old films like the French New Wave, I would suggest to go look it up. It's called The Dreamers, and it's a really good one.
I'll definitely go look at it.
yeah, but yeah, maybe at some point, people, and really quick for everyone in the call here, what do you guys think of the whole like how we did the spoiler talk today? Did you guys enjoy that? Just
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else?
For Marshall. Narcos season 2 next week.
Hey.
I'm almost done with Narcos.
Oh shit! Fuck,
I
I'm
haven't
down for
even
that.
started
Both
on
of us gonna be
Narcos
down.
yet.
Yo, whatever. I'm on season 5 of the Bernie Mac show, so you.
Hey, that's a good show to watch,
It
man.
is fucking awesome, man. It's fucking weird seeing how the world affected that show. You can tell which episodes were in 2002 because all of a sudden, like, fucking Jordan's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go fight the terrorist, coach." It's like, what?
I'm actually curious. I know we actually about to wrap this up, but one more thing, actually, because I know the Emmys. Who gives a fuck about the Emmys? Or
Nobody.
Is it really important or something like that? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't think so.
It's something.
Nah.
Who's Emmy?
But what if they had a category where they was going most outstanding original Netflix series? Who y'all think would take home the Emmy?
I would say why would the Emmys have that, but I've seen some weird fucking categories for these.
Exactly.
Wasn't like Orange is the New Black was nominated for an Emmy like for like drama or comedy? It was like one of them.
Yeah, comedy.
So I don't know. I don't think they would have. I don't see Stranger Things getting anything, but because of the reasons like Julian said, people in the industry have seen it before. It's kind of like when a good album comes out and you're like, man, this is so good, and then you realize it's like sampled all the way through, and it's like, God dang it, it takes away some of the fun out of it. So I don't think it's gonna get anything, but if it had a category like you mentioned, I think it would definitely be something people would take care of.
Yeah,
I think if anything, it's Narcos. Narcos would win.
Nick, if you can pull it up for me, I don't know if you got the card because I made a card for it, so I don't know if you can pull it up for me.
A card?
But I actually made a Netflix original series Emmy card and some shows, and I wanted to get your opinions of all of these categories. Who would win?
Outstanding drama series.
Yeah, it should be like
That
right
show
under
based
there.
on the 80s.
It should be right under there.
It's been a long show.
Perhaps we'll save this for next week.
Yeah, we'll save this
No,
for next
because
week.
the Emmys I think is Tuesday, I believe, right? If I remember correctly, Tuesday or
we
Monday.
fucked up.
No, I think it's tomorrow actually. Damn.
Oh well.
It's actually tomorrow, but yeah, time to wrap this shit up, folks. Because I know that we're about to do the after hours. Nick, we still doing that thing for the after hours?
No, and that's
no?
the thing I want to bring this up, people. And I'm gonna post it in the chat. I posted in the chat earlier, but I'm gonna post it one more time. And yeah, I just want to get you guys' opinion on whether or not we can start doing this. You know, like recorded wise. Like, would you be opposed to the after hours being recorded? Your options is yes, don't record me, or no, record me. I'm good with it.
Why can't
Or
y'all do
C,
another show?
Yeah, or, you know, hey, why can't y'all just do this on another show instead of the after hours? Because, like I said, my idea earlier, I really, really want to try that out. I really would love for us to be able to do whatever we want, play as much music as we want, etc., without getting flagged. And, yeah, so I just, let me see, I'm going to post the link one more time. Maybe I posted the wrong one. Who knows? Let me click on this.
Read the question carefully, people. It's pretty weirdly worded.
Yeah,
I think yes, don't record me by accident.
Yeah, because the first thing is yes, the second one is no, but the question says oppose. It's a negative sentence with a positive answer being the first one.
Y'all didn't know that Nick used to work in the government? He's pro at this shit.
I'm just looking at the straw polls. I'm like, what website did you use? It like actually looks better. I'm like, damn it, why did I find this?
It's literally straw poll. We used to use it. But the thing is, like, on here, guys, you know, I'm used to being a telemarketer. That's why I'm used to saying shit the fucked up way. Trick you into giving me your money. But no.
Or not in that case.
No, yeah. It's like, yes, I'll pay you. No. But, nah, people. There it is right there on the screen for you, so you guys can read that carefully. And, yeah, I don't know. That's all I really want to say. Just...
Yeah, exactly. Hey, take it or leave it. No, but people, last call for bullshit and good times. I know everybody's fucking tired here. They're ready to go to sleep. They probably got work tomorrow. They probably got to get those food stamps. God damn it, man! I gotta get those fucking food stamps. Oh, man.
Who says that?
I
gotta get those food stamps, man.
Anthony, I
Like,
say
come
it,
on,
man,
we're
but if like, you get
stereotypes.
food stamps, the 15th passed like 2 days ago. Those shits are gone.
Dude, Ganja knows about that life. Fuck yeah, bro.
Why do you know that?
No, because that used to be back when it was on Snap. Back when food stamps was Snap, yeah, they used to clear on the specific day. But now they're EBT. They can clear any day, pretty much. So you're wrong.
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all good.
This has been your food
But we
stamp
talk about
advice
this
from the
now.
Midnight Chat Attack. Make sure you use it
Exactly.
wisely.
No, but people, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our beautiful highlight videos. Man, we got so much content on there, man. We got the wrestling podcast, the midweek chat attack for people that can't make it on Saturdays, and we also have the Backroom podcast over on SoundCloud. Man, we got so much fucking options. Damn, variety.
Look at that. Boom. Boom.
Stuff, all you need right there, bro. Just SoundCloud, YouTube. And also, now we're on dtmerch.com, motherfuckers, where you can get your official Midnight Chat Attack t-shirts and your official Double Toasted gear all in one fucking place. It's so magical. Thank you, Mexcellence. Thank you, Corey Coleman, for helping us out with that shit so we can give you guys the best content provided and the best quality shirts we can get.
And thank you to all of you folks watching us on the archives and watching us here. Thank you, everybody that's in the Google call. Thank you guys for actually coming in here, actually participating in the MCA. It really means a lot to me. Y'all give a shit about this, makes me give a shit even more. And with that being said, all on three, we can say our catchphrase because I don't do this by myself. I do it with your help. But on three, 1, 2, 3. Attack the chat.
Monorail.
What the fuck happened? It fucked up.
Good job.